My legs. God, the music's so fucking loud. Who the fuck? Oh, okay. It's not my chat. Like, who the hell is that? That look on sound. Doesn't seem bad. We'll do that. Oh. There. I didn't turn the lens visibility on. I don't know why I groaned at that. That's a really easy fix. Hi. Hi Trogdor. Hi Ranmu. Hi Gana. Goddamn 12 incline already. Yeah. Matthews came in yesterday and was like, how long you been walking? It was like 7 miles. Hi Ranmu. And then he was like, incline tomorrow. Which normally it's like, we don't fucking do this. Like, there's very few people that can get away with that. Matthews can. Trogdor can. Sammy can. Octomage can. Honestly, most people could. If it was like a whole 12, hi Linus, I'd let them get away with it. If it's like, it's max incline and they're like, they give me 1 incline or 3 and they're like, oh, just add it on to tomorrow, then it's like, no, we're not doing that. But when it's like a whole 12 or 10, it's like, okay, that can carry over. But fuck you. Morning, Euland. Not even you this time, I would never. It is way too early for that emote. I can. Trogdor redeemed accessory. Get sexy? What do you mean, get sexy? That defines none of them. We did 10 minutes of avatar work yesterday, Trogdor. My goal was to get the bunny outfit started. Like, and honestly, getting it to a point where like I'm wearing it shouldn't have been that hard. I fucked it up. And in being like, oh, I have fucked this up, let's try and fix it, I fucked it up more. And so I was very much like, okay, hands off, Micaiah help, Micaiah help. And so Micaiah will help me at some point in the next few days. And I'm not touching anything until then, because even though I think I know what to do, I thought I could do this bunny outfit easily, and clearly I was fucking wrong. And so I'm not touching shit until Micaiah can say. I have backups, but as of right now, like, the main preset, I have fucking obliterated, so. Put the dress on then? What? Are you talking about the yukata? Or do you want the yukata? You didn't make a backup before you started, right? Yes, I have backups of my presets. Ugh. But I don't want to touch them because I don't want to, like, fuck those up. I was talking to Hobbit yesterday, and I was like, this is what I did. And he was like, hit that Control-Z, bitch, till it's fixed. And I was like, the Control-Z does nothing. And he was like, oh, you might have really fucked it up. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's still fixable, but listen, it's too early to try to type that out, so I say dress. Oh, wrong camera. It is spelt in the thing. Do you want the bunny, the Moogle, or the yukata? Fucking. I'm not drunk. My head is very much swimming. My head, it's not a headache, but it feels like, oh man, it's off. But I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. It's too early to read too. You have to pick one. I'm not putting one on until you pick one. Ecom all of them. Where were we? I think we did. What were these? The red one? You got it. The red one. I played a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics last night. I had it up while Cairo was doing Final Fantasy. Told you it was Moogle. Sexy is clearly Moogle. I guess technically... Wait, I mean the red yukata. Trogdor, I don't have the red yukata. We only have the yukata. We did the original 3 types of the yukata. And then it was like, which one do we like the most? And I was like, I'm kind of digging this one. I like the pink at the edge of it. I don't have to fuck with the obi wrap at all. And the like full pink one with the birds and trees on it was just like, I'm liking this less the more I use it. It's White Crew's wedding. And so the other 2 variants of the yukata have just been, they're gone. I guess I could like add them as separate avatars, but I don't really see why. He's not pure enough to wear white for a wedding. Dude, it's crazy to me when somebody wears white to a wedding. I saw a picture recently that was like, this girl liked her wedding dress that she used for her wedding 2 years ago so much, she wore it again to my wedding. And it's like, you need to throw her ass out. You need to tell her to get lost, because that's so disrespectful. Yeah, but I'll forgive him. Hobbit showed me this map yesterday. No of you has commented on it yet. I expected people to be like, holy shit, Franca's Cafe! I expect some people to be like that. Hi, Nick. Chat, what did y'all do to you? And what do you mean? Guys, I miss popping my back. I need to get that hang bar going. I need to get that thing going so I can pop it again. Hi, Loomis. I wonder if they'd be that outraged if I showed up in a beautiful long white dress. Double standards, SMH. Hi. I would assume so. I would, if I was having a wedding that I spent like $20,000 on and somebody else shows up in a white dress, I'm just telling them you have to leave. I'm just like, this is disrespectful. Get the fuck out of here. Like, literally just get out. When my sister got married, my oldest sister got a cream color dress. Everyone just looked at her because we knew what she was doing. Huh. That... You're in a Japanese outfit? I am! The outfit redeem. The accessory redeem. It needs to be renamed to outfit. Would you do it? Or would you tell your husband to take care of it? Depends on who it was. If it was... I mean, if there was, like, security, I'd tell security to do it. If I had people that was, like, you know, hosting the thing, it'd be like, yeah, get her out. She can go. And, you know, I wouldn't even talk to them myself. Fuck them. You when wearing the dress at the wedding. Security on a wedding, that's a thing? I would assume it is. I would assume you have, like, maybe not security, but just, like, people to help manage an event, like host. I don't know if you call that security, but... Bridezilla Ewan. The real thing is, I wouldn't have a big wedding, right? I would not have a big, crazy, fancy wedding. I'd get married in the fucking back of a pickup truck for, like, whatever the cost of the officiator is. But if I'm in the event of, you know, we're at a venue, we've spent $30,000 on this wedding, and somebody shows up. Like, if somebody shows up to something that I've spent months of salary on, and they do some disrespectful shit like that, yeah, I'll bridezilla, absolutely. Young goes to City Hall and sings the papers. What about a white suit? Dresses, I get. But do suits count too? Oh yeah, absolutely. Deal Vegas, let's go. Why are you such a diva? That's not a diva thing. That's like... Oh, signs. That's not a diva thing, Trogdor. Weddings are fucking expensive. You gotta understand, like... People are dumping, like, half a year to multiple years' salary into a wedding. And you're gonna show up there and make it, like, a hassle for them and disrespect them. Absolutely go fuck yourself. That's not, like, a bridezilla thing. That's like, it's just disrespect. If you don't like them in some way, like, you know, if this is your sister marrying your ex-boyfriend that hit you, I understand, you know, doing a toast and being like, hey, just remember he fucking hit me, and she was like, I'm siding with him instead of my sister. You know, if you do a toast like that to get back at them because they've betrayed you, I get that. But if this is like, you're just going there to make it about you, fuck you. Fuck you. And because of COVID, my sister had 3 weddings, each a year apart. God. Hi, Sir Noble. You spent $30K on the event. Would anything satisfy your expectations? I would be very stressed out and anxious because I don't like the idea personally of spending $30K on an event. But if somebody's going to, like, go and actively disrespect it by not following basics, like, it's common fucking sense you don't do that. Like, it's just, you don't wear fucking white or a fucking wedding dress to someone else's wedding. Literally no one would do that unless they're fucking just, like, I don't know why. I cannot imagine the type of person that would do that. There's some rich people that would like a fancy wedding, Ewan. There's a lot of, like, not rich people that would like a fancy wedding. There's a lot of people that just, they want to spend a shit ton of money on their wedding day. And that's fine. To me, I would never. But that's fine. What I have a problem with, Nick, is when somebody spends a ton of money on a wedding day, and then someone else, like, ruins it in some way by making it about them. That's what I have an issue with. Ron Moo. Snaps my little fingers. You can tell I've been hanging out with Cairo a lot lately. Snaps my little fingers and beads my cute little eyelashes. The first wedding was the paperwork at the prime of COVID. Second was at the church they booked for COVID. And third was at the venue they spent a ton of money for their party. The whole it's my day, not yours. It's not even a it's my day, not yours. Like, it's literally, I'm trying to take your day. That's what I have an issue with. It's not about the bride and groom. It's about somebody who you objectively know this is not their day and trying to make it their day. It's like, I don't want to say narcissism, but it's that level of selfishness that I do not like. You don't wear a fucking, like, well, I was gonna say you don't wear a party hat to someone's birthday, but you absolutely do. That's just something you do. You don't, like, go to someone's an event thing and announce your shit, right? Like, if somebody's like, I got a promotion at my job, it's, hi, Leah. It's a little fucking shitty to show up to that and be like, I'm gonna one-up them by announcing that, like, I bought a house, or I got a bigger promotion, right? Like, it's just, you don't fucking do that. Narcissism, cute bunny. Uh-oh. Who I need to punch? Violet. If you went to a wedding and somebody showed up to that wedding wearing a wedding dress. So the picture I saw recently was this woman had a wedding And their cousin, who had had a wedding 3 years ago, liked her wedding dress so much, she wanted to wear it again. So she just wore it to this cousin's wedding. She's not like in the bridal party at all. She just wore a wedding dress there. Why are you punching Violet? I'm not punching... What? I'm not punching Violet at all. I'm filling Violet in on the situation because she's asking who I need to punch because clearly I'm in rant mood. Won't you take me to Bunnytown? Won't you take me to Bunnytown? Okay. That's universally seen as a dick move of epic proportions. Thank you! Thank you! Violet, I'm like, that would be a dick fucking move. And if I was at that wedding, I would tell them to leave and, like, come back when you wear a real fucking dress appropriate here. And these fucking bullies are sitting here going like, Yulin's a diva! Yulin's a fucking diva! And I'm like, you're insane! That's such an insane take! Okay, my bad. Yeah, not even bridesmaids wear white. Exactly! Bridesmaids should typically be wearing the dress the bride picks out for them. Which, there can be, you know, drama fucking there, right? I've seen I specifically told the bride I look bad in this color, and then she specifically picked that color. Oh my god. That's some fucking, like, splitting hairs shit. Wearing a wedding dress to someone else's wedding is like, fuck you. Yulin, how are you going to explain to your family when you come out in the dress at your wedding? They'd know. Hi, Yulin. Why are you punching Violet? That's universally seen. Are you Violet? Oh, I would have an accident with a wine glass. I would not have an accident, but I'd just be like, you should leave. Not even you should leave. You're leaving now. We are escorting you out. You have to go. If you don't, we're calling the police. I mean, you're right, and a diva too. I'm not being a diva in any regards in this. Funky Town, but every time they say funky, you replace with bunny. This is the kind of thing that can ruin a girl's most important day of her life. People build their entire future about their wedding day. I would never, and I think it's insane, Violet, but yes, people spend $30,000, $50,000, $250,000 on this wedding day, and like, I don't think it's a diva thing. I don't think it's a bridezilla thing to get mad at people for doing shit like showing up in a white tuxedo or a wedding dress for their not wedding. I feel like somebody who spent this much money on it, you should know, be on your best fucking behavior. They might be onto something. I didn't say you was a diva. I didn't say you did. The last wedding I went to, the bride wanted dress A. All maids wanted dress B. Basically forced the bride to pick dress B. If they handled that civilly, fine. If it was a like, this is a mutiny, none of us are doing it, and we're all gonna show up in dress B, that feels weird. I know, I'm so sorry. Do you think they can return it? It's not like it's a wedding dress, right? We're at Splits. We're at Splits. You guys got me fucking ranting because you were calling me a diva. Dress mutiny. Hi, Pixel. I think this is the lowest I've ever gone down. Shut up. Shut up. I can hear you making the jokes. Shut up. That's what she said. False. I told you to shut up. Ow. Ow. That's what she said, false name. There should be some people that should respond the wedding? I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. Respect? The one Choi? The one Chow watching from beneath? Yeah. That's... Air used to do it. I think Air started it. Ronmu also does it. When I do the leg split stretch, they're like, you know, we're going under. Yulin Valleyed in high school. I'm on my way to massage the soreness away, bunny. Okay, buddy. Panty shot. There's the new panty and stocking coming out. And I was like, oh, this is a good excuse to get on it and watch the old panty and stocking that I never did. And then I saw a teaser for the new panty and stocking, the two femboys one. And there's a scene where, like, they just, like, rip their shirts off, and then they rip their pants off, and they're in their, like, banana hammocks, and they're both, like, super muscular, and I was just like, you could be a muscular femboy, but no, I don't like it. I want the fucking soft, like, I like soft femboy. And so, like, seeing them do this and be hyper muscular, I was like, you're ruining it. You're ruining it. Hi, Kodiak. I was trying to say respect the wedding. Yeah. Good view. Episodes are already airing. I think it's like episode 6 or 7. Howdy. Oh no, I knew Ewan was gonna know likey. Dude, I do not like muscular femboys. It's a taste thing. It's not like muscular femboys aren't femboys. I am not saying that. But it's like, it's the flavor of femboy that I was like, I have zero taste for this. Aren't you muscular? Or at least your legs? My legs look pretty muscular, but that's only when I'm like, go, like hyper flexing them. Other than that, they look, you know, like legs. I'm not like sitting here doing like pumping iron, like at the gym lifting 400 pounds with my legs, right? They're very defined and toned. The rest of me, very soft. Like there's kind of abs showing at my stomach, but like on the edges of a fat pack. My arms, my chest, very much like there's not much muscle there. You looking for the lamb sauce and panty and stocking? I wish they made the pink one more lithe than muscular, yeah. So I can DM Yulin things. You bricked up. I mean, historically, the bridesmaids would wear similar outfits to the bride in Roman and Chinese weddings. Confuse a kidnapper and evil spirits to guard against harm and bad luck. Let's go back to how bridesmaids were back then. We don't need to do that as much. There's just no reason to. Toe touches. We're at toe touches. Hi, Kayla. Don't bite. Ugh. Ugh. No bite the bunny. My fucking hair's under my ear cup already. I hate this. Okay. Someone flips the script, and the entire dress code for one wedding is all wedding dresses. I'll bite you. I don't bite the bunny unless it's certain circumstances. I think you were fighting a losing battle there, Leia. I think I'm just gonna get bit a lot. Just shave it all off. I've done that in the past, Gana. I have donated my hair twice by just taking a fucking electric razor and putting a 1-inch guard on it and just and like you tie it in 6 ponytails beforehand and then just put that in a bag and ship it off. Where am I? We're at Cami stretch. I don't want to do that again. I've done it twice. It was cool. But I like my hair. I like it cute. I don't like it being that long. But visually, I very much like it being that long. Get a pixie cut, Ewan. You look cute with that. Ewan's hair is somewhere out there. Don't fucking say that. Oh my god. Nom? What do you mean nom? What do you mean nom? Made me think Harley was here for a second. What? Don't call me purplist. if you're trying to do splits, you should try lateral splits. We're already done with the splits thing. That there was just cami stretch, which I don't know what it really works out. I feel it in my legs and my back a little bit, but that's more of just haha meme stretch because we're not doing the fucking Jacko pose. Holy. The Jacko pose is something like, I'd love to be able to do it, right? It's just fucking hot. That's almost like contortionist level. Pixie cut Elin? No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. PP cut Elin? Why would you even say that? The fuck? Oh wait. Jacko pose is so hot. I added a so there. It's super hot, but like it's so like difficult. Finally a good map. Guys, we're banning Cairo. All this guy does is complain. All he does is criticize, criticize, criticize. I'm tired of this. We're banning him. He's gone, guys. I'm tired of only hearing complaints from this guy. Hi, Wrath. Greetings, Zealand. Hi. This one. Your birthday is over, Buster. You're on thin ice. You don't get exceptions no more. You best watch yourself. Hi, Hobbit. Keep yapping, Pinky Boy. If Cairo got banned 1/10 the amount, you said he got banned. Mods invert his balls. I'm good with that. Be not the frustrate. He only complains with love. Happy birthday, Cairo. This map got super loud. Is it loud for you guys? I can't tell if this is like gonna be loud for you. It definitely feels loud for me. Hi, birthday, Cairo. Also, hi, Cairo. We drank for Cairo's birthday last night. It was fun. Yeah, this map loud as fuck. Turn it down to 20. I think it was fine earlier. This just song came on and was like crazy loud. I think Cairo likes being scolded. Oh, absolutely. It is loud. Man, it's wild when I leave and come back to this guy still stretching. Thank you, everyone, but not unreasonably loud. It was a great time, Cry. It's fine, but you could turn it down if you like. How was the Soja boy? The Soju? We didn't get Soju. We tried to get it yesterday. The liquor store I went to didn't have it. I should have Googled it beforehand. And then when I did Google it, it's like, you have to drive 30 minutes this way to get it. And I was like, okay, never mind, not happening. And so we had Red's Hard Apple Ale. My usual. I had 4 Reds and was white girl wasted. I have been drunk. I think I've gotten Red's Hard. God, has it been 4 times? 5 seems a lot. There was one time where I just didn't get drunk at all. But it has to be in 3s. Because I finished what I had. Alright, so I have 0 alcohol right now. The first time I got it, I didn't feel anything. No, hold on. No. It's been 4 times. Because the first time I drank, I did 3 and 3. And I've been doing 4. Okay, so I've gotten drunk 4 times with Red's Hard. And then, of the 5 times I've tried drinking, I just didn't get drunk one time because my dumbass ate a bunch of potatoes. I keep forgetting that Ewan's a 30-minute drive away from me, Lamau. It's about an hour, Pixel, but I want my wedding to be themed in relation to Gaia, respectfully. Soju is hard to find for you. Basically everywhere sells it here. I am told it might be at gas stations, but it doesn't show up on any gas stations when I Google it. Or I need to go to an Asian market specifically. Sounds dangerous. Yulin should buy Sapporo. It's better and tastier. No, I think I'll stick with Red's Hard. Honestly, I don't even really want the soju. It's just Cairo wanted me to try it. I expect to hate it, but Servo sell booze. Ugh. What the heck, Trog? Hi, Lurky. Good luck with stream. Hi, noob. Go fucking fly your dumb planes. The noob is in
You're out of alcohol? Let me change that for you.
Okay. The noob is streaming War Thunder right now. Just don't get the plain soju if you do find it. I don't know when I'll get it. I personally, I just don't want to try it. Personally, I'm like, oh my god, I finally found an alcohol that doesn't make me vomit. Let's just stay with that forever. It takes 4 bottles and I get fucking trashed? This is perfect. Let's just do this like once every 2 to 3 months. Great. I don't see the need to try anything else. I was being serious since I make seasonal offerings to Gaia. She is my goddess like the Cloud Man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's good as is. 30 min for soju ain't it, lol? It's... I had to drive like 7 to 8 minutes yesterday. Which isn't the worst, but it's like, you know... Well, it is the worst when you don't fucking get it. When you drive there, they don't have it, and you drive back, and it's like, well, that was 20 minutes of fuck all. That's like harumph garumph. But if it was like 30 minutes somewhere, I buy soju, 30 minutes back, and then I go, this sucks, I can't drink it. That would be like, well, cool. I only drink Sapporo. Really good crisp beer. I would probably hate it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what people see in beer, to be honest. Well, it's taste, Vegana. Taste is, like, objectively the most subjective thing out there, right? Taste in video games, taste in food, taste in music, taste in shows, entertainment. Taste is just like, there is, and never will be, an objectively good thing. That, like, oh, every single person likes this. You could make the perfect cooking recipe. There will be somebody out there who hates it. That's just how it works, right? So when you say, I don't know what people see in beer, that's your taste, right? For you, that's perfectly reasonable. You don't like beer. And people are trying to be like, you gotta have beer. It's like, God, I love the taste of a good beer. Well, like, yeah, so Kai right there likes the taste of beer. You might never have a beer you like. That's just how taste works. When you listen to music, there's a lot of music that is just like, a lot of people will like this. It's seen as like, this is just good. And then there's going to be some motherfucker out there who's like, dude, I hate this. This stinks. And then they put on like Justin Bieber or grindcore. And it's like, what? Dude, what? Just takes like feet smell to me. My mother-in-law loves some beer that will take paint off, and she threw that into my dad's secret chili recipe. It tasted like gym sock chili. Vile. Good counting, Ewan. I'll buy a can, and if you hate it after a few sips, then I'll just finish it off, Keelan. Okay. There's also a ton of different types of beer. A sour is tasting completely different than a porter. Fucking black butter beer and the chili. God, I love the taste of a good beer. The reason I drink beer is because the alcohol numbs the physical and mental pain. Okay, let's not get so dark with that. Also, a good stout on a crisp winter morning. Perfection. Use favorite music is live karaoke? Hardly. What specifically do you enjoy about it? Stout is gross. Nah, your tongue is broken. Here, let me fix it, kiss. Hi, Zvi. The only people that likes karaoke is the one singing. That's far from true. That is not how it works. Good stouts are amazing. Like the coffee of beers. I just want to see a silly drunk Linlin. Gana, that is a crazy take, and there's a lot of karaoke people. Okay, every Friday, there's a good chunk of the people here that go to a karaoke night that's an instance full of 30 people, and like, I guarantee you none of them are just like, oh, I hate it here. I'm muting until it's my turn. This is just not how it works. They're all having fun. We get it, you hate hearing normies sing. I'm taking literal pain. Talking literal pain, hun. My back is in pain. My head is in pain. Okay, well, you said mental pain, which is literally not physical pain. And I'm saying we're getting close to trauma dumping there. Let's pull it back. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to apologize. Just that was what happened there. We have 2 more squats. Let's do those. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Planking. Planking. Where am I in my room? We're here. Maybe. I also don't like live music, so maybe I'm just biased. You could very well be biased. I'm biased, Gana. I personally do not like listening to karaoke. Anything acoustic, or just not hidden behind instruments is it just sounds bad to me. But that's a me thing. It might be a you thing as well. That is a taste subjectivity thing. 37:30 start. 40:30 end. Euland on his knees, fingies. Reverses the trauma truck. Out of the combo. Guess I'll take this elsewhere. Truck is heavier. Just kidding. Fair point. I don't like concert performances. Because I usually don't stick to the recording that I memorized. Acoustic Dedge. We have so much Final Fantasy to talk about. Because I did 4 missions of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. And I learned a lot of skills on my new guy, so like my combos are all coming together. Oh, I guess Cairo did some Final Fantasy also, but like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, dude, my fucking paladin, he is coming together. He's got Bone Crusher memorized. He's got Air Render and Blowback. No, it's not Blowback. It's like a cone in front of him that are like good ranged options. And he's got these boots that just fucking teleport. So like terrain isn't a thing to him anymore. He can just like, oh, I need to get over this wall. I'm on the other side of the wall. I'm teasing Cairo with this. I'm at head pain. I may or may not be consuming beer right now and puddled words. I never trauma dump. Yeah, I'm with you though. Acoustic or live music really lacks the full sound. Raisin pigeons don't echo. Tactics remaster in 6 weeks. Let's go. Drones. Pigeons. No, it's because they're government drones. What are we at? 1 more minute. 70 seconds. Oh god. Oh god. Hey Ewan. Do you like tea? It's okay. I don't like the effort that goes into tea. I'd rather just have milk. You sure you guys don't mean a cappella? Both? Want to drink some Sapporo, Chang? Hang with me? Really good beer. 30 seconds. Cairo's not allowed to drink. For like 2 days. They've been chugging the last 2. Acapella is a personal fave, choir kid and all. Acapella is singing with no instruments. Acoustic is instruments, no electricity, right? Those noises, Elin? An acapella is a display of skill and that's impressive. I also would not listen to it by choice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ugh. Hi, Joe. Acoustic is no lyrics? So wait. No, that doesn't sound right. Cause like, are you saying fucking Buckethead is acoustic? Acapella is just vocals? Acoustic is just a guy with an unplugged guitar? Buckethead, Violet, is is this fucking insane guitarist who all of his albums, no lyrics. It's just him playing guitar. It's like, and it's like a whole album of just guitar solos. And it's very heavy, it's very dirty electric. And I'm like, that's not acoustic, but there's no lyrics. No idea, that might be more accurate. Like beatboxing is a cappella? Yeah. Acoustic is having no electric amplification. That's what I thought, that's what I thought. Hello, hello. Let me just say Asian beer is really good. Because they know how to brew it. Bring out the flavor. A few German brands as well. No microphone, no amps, nothing, just raw music. Hey, Ewan. Why do they call him Buckethead? Because he literally just wears a bucket on his head. That's it. It's literally just... He has a, is it a Jason mask? He has a weird Jason mask. And he just got a KFC bucket and just wears it on his head. And, like, he just does that. All his live shows, all his music videos, all of his, like, appearances, nobody knows who the fuck he is. He's just this weird guy. Instrumental is no lyrics. Okay. Acapella is right. Vocals with no instruments. Okay, double-checked. Acoustic is without electrical assistance. Hence, with acoustic guitars being separate to electric guitars, and why I was getting confused. Acapella is where you only use the sounds your voice can make. We're not confused on acapella. We had a distinction with acoustic. And I think we're all in agreement on what acoustic is, and Joe came in with the instrumental is this. Acapella is annoying. Gives me a headache. I don't like listening to it, but I think it was Gana earlier who said acapella is a very strong display of skill that they wouldn't go out of their way to listen to. You sang a good acapella of Jordan right there. We're going to start walking. You guys wait here. How much can you see of me behind this? I'm kind of hidden, like, right here. I learned about Buckethead from Guitar Hero. Ugh. Oh. If Ronmu said goodbye, I missed it. Bye, Ronmu. Whoa. It's always sad when he leaves us. Okay, buddy. Calibrate. Where am I? We are here. My leg's bending. Oh, fuck. I moved my waist track around. Wait there. I need to go switch it back. Ugh. Hi, Techno. Calibrate again. Okay. Wait, are my feet in the ground? I calibrate and it like lowers me and puts my feet in the ground, and I don't know why. Okay, we're there. Like most people our age, LL. Yeah, Buckethead, Primus, the works. I actually did not learn about Primus from Guitar Hero. I took bass lessons before Guitar Hero came out. Or at least before the one Primus was in. And so I had a bass teacher who was like, you're obligated to know about Primus. They're the bass band. So I was like, okay. And, I learned about Primus. And then they were in Guitar Hero. And I was like, holy shit. Guess who got called in on their day off? Electric Circuitry. Techno, you need to find a different job. You need to, you need to not deal with this. Where you learn of Trogdor? Homestarrunner.com. I know how to play the guitar and piano. I wanted to make a themed rock band, but never could find a drummer, bassist, and singer. I think it was Bring Me the Horizon that played an entire song on one guitar. Like they had drums and bass guitars. And the song wasn't amazing as a proper recorded version. But it was very impressive to see it done. That's how I feel about acapella. Hi, Yuki-Yu. Hi, Liar's Dice. I really don't like acapella personally. Even heard singers I like sing acapella and it made me uncomfortable. That's how I get with a lot of acapella and karaoke. It's like I describe it as like reverse ASMR. It's just like I don't like this and I don't enjoy it. Your legs will be bending later. Okay. Because you are looking down. No, well, let's see. This is me looking up. Oh, actually, I know what it is. Well, I don't know why it's bending my legs, but if I lock head, now my legs are straighter. Oh. Hi, Farisu. Farisu, that Dojin you sent me was wild. I was talking about it last night, and I shared it with Micaiah, and we kind of partially read. I read some of it. That was... I like the theming of it until the other character. Then I'm like, oh, I don't like this. This is crazy. You could say your ducks are in a row. Because your IRL feet don't have those heels, and so when it calibrates you, it puts them where they would be if your feet were stood flat. Yes and no, Zvi. So it should know where the floor is, and it should know that the actual tracker is like right here on my ankle. So it should know it's not at the base of my feet. That's why when I like lean forward, my whole, even though like my foot is, my ankle is bending, it can't bend my ankle. It keeps my foot straight 90 degrees from the shin, which is why I lean forward and my feet go in the ground. Ideally, I would have a second set of trackers, and I would have the walking trackers that are like in the shoe, like they're connected to the shoe, and I never have to like take them off, and then I would have a different set of trackers that's for napping. Alas, that's a second set of maybe I put that on Throne. I don't know. Elon, I've got you femboys finally doable in WoW. Check your DMs. Also, hi and good evening. If you send me a fucking ethereal, wow, femboys rise up. You know, I was just talking about this earlier, Farisu. I hate muscular femboys. I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're like, they shouldn't exist. But I personally just have zero desire, zero like, this is cute, I like this, when looking at a muscular femboy. And so like, yes, Blood Elves are the closest you can get to a femboy, but I would never. I see that and I'm like, 1 of 10. The outfit's great, but absolutely not. I said ignore the story. Oh, I missed that part. The art was good. What started this music boogaloo? What did start the music boogaloo? I think I saw Streakland maintained. Goodbye, Techno. I hope it goes fast. What did start it? Concert performances, live music. Oh, we were talking about taste and subjectivity. And I was like talking about, you know, music is subjective, taste is subjective, video games is subjective. The only acapella I'd listen to are Barbershop Quartets and Da Vinci's Notebook. I heard Dojins. Forward it to me, you hun. I think I'm going to sell you to D. You can't. Do you do other exercises besides walking? Nope. I'm pretty sure you've seen everything, Liar's Dice. Strickland maintained I'll have to deliver this 5,000 catering orderland. Good luck. Hope it goes fast. We fixed our trackers. I think we're ready to walk. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of in a weird spot. That's fine. This is still in the right spot, right? Actually, this is kind of close. Hi, Devil Gated. That looks better. That looks better. This here, this here. Oh. Hi, Mom, I found the piss drawers. Thank you for the follow. That is a crazy name. I hope you are able to keep it for a while. Okay, sword. Waves up. I need this. I need to bring up this video. And we need to mute our glorious PSO music. And we're walking. And we need to do incline. We're actually not walking yet. I hadn't turned on the treadmill. I don't have Wi-Fi. Start manual. Workout not saved. Don't care. <sighs> 52 minutes. Okay, buddy. Alright. We have our speed. Time to add our incline. 6, 9, 12. I don't like femboys who are overly muscular. Like a little muscle is good if it's pectoral and a smooth flat belly. 52 minutes. High cinnamon bun, pancake waffle, 2 lonely sausages, glazed donut, Prager Kirby. Dude, global. Okay. We were playing games last night because it's Saturday. It's games nights on VR chat. Cairo wanted to do quick draw, so everybody's like, "Yep, birthday boy gets to decide." So we go to quick draw. Cairo gets the word fucking donuts. And you know what he draws? He just writes out my name. He just writes Euland. And in a room of like 20 people, everybody's looking at me going, "What? Huh? What? Pepto-Bismol? Huh? What?" And I'm just like, what is bro doing? I'm sitting there like, why is he writing my name? He then starts drawing a bunch of pink circles, and everybody's like, "Donuts?" And like getting it, and everybody's like, "Why is he writing your name?" And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what he's doing. Oh boy, finally walking time. Where are you going, Ewan? Right now, we are in Tearsfall Glades. I don't know what I did, but in stretching, I kind of feel like I hurt my leg. Space Trogdor. What's the plan for today, Linlin? I told Foss we might do some Mon Hunt. However, if Micaiah has any availability for Avatar stuff, I'm doing that. But if not, it'll be some Mon Hunt with Foss. Smile. As soon as I saw the circle after your name, I knew it, Lamau. I needed like 10 of these circles. But it was definitely like What the fuck is he doing? He had some drinks in him. I think Cairo has some weird taste in corn content. Who was it? Hobbit that had corn? Oh shit, right. It's Planet Crafter. I forgot. No. It's Planet Crafter today. Monhun around that. Thank you, Logitech. I completely forgot about Planet Crafter. And I did the same thing yesterday. I was like, yeah, we'll play some Sunday, and then so I think it was you again who was like, Planet Crafter? And I was like, oh shit, right. I don't know why I'm being so bad about remembering Sundays. Hobbit, who was it that drew corn? Was that one you? Normally when I play Quick Draw or Pictionary, I hate drawing the really easy words. Like if I see corn or milk or donut, I'm like, that's too fucking boring. We're not drawing that one. And so I will try to pick like typically hard words, or at least harder. I'm not going for like impossible words, but I'm not picking easy 4-letter words. Last night being drunk, I was like, nope. Whatever the easiest thing is in front of me, I'm picking that. Milk? Here's a milk jug. Dude, I was drunk. I'll take the corn over fucking chocolate chip muffin Lamont. True. If we do a Dragon Ball Z fusion, we'd just be saying Yulin. I want a drink. People were having a conniption over that muffin. I don't think I got that one. I think that was one of the ones that was like, I'm dumb and I should have gotten it. But I did not. Dude, we're fucking 5 minutes in and I'm like, woo, this has been a good walk. I'm tired. Is it nap time yet? We've barely started. Multiple people didn't get the muffin. What was the one that was crazy? What was the one that, I think it was Kizzy drawing it. And the people that got it were like, that's a good drawing. That is a great drawing. And I'm like, I don't fucking get it. Back. I remember it had like a yellow coin in it or something. I remember I was about to choke out Kizzy. I remember Ants got mad at me over Oreos because my drunk ass was like, Oreos? What's the blue box? What's the blue box have to do with it? And Ants was like, I'm stabbing you. His dumbass hair was constantly in my keyboard. You know what I hate in Quick Draw, Hobbit? One, people that like constantly put their stuff in your keyboard. Two, people that turn around and draw with them between you and the drawing. Draw it in reverse, asshole. I can't see through you. And three, people that just wear all black and draw black outlines. When you're wearing just a black shirt and you're drawing in front of you, and it's like, I can't fucking see what you're drawing. I want to just throw something. His dumbass hair is constantly on my keyboard. Dude, I didn't get the Oreos. I haven't ate Oreos in years. I think Kizzy did both those fucking things so well. I'm buzzed after 3 beers. 12 fluid ounces and 4.9 alcohol volume. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't have my distance today. Turn on widgets. Okay. We're at 0.3 miles. Though I am laying down, so it's probably slowly processing through my liver. It's 5 miles anyway. It's gonna be an exact 5 miles. I need to know when that 5 miles is. I don't want to cheat you guys. It's 5 miles unless I hurt myself. My leg kind of hurts a little right now, so I'm like, ooh, maybe we, I'm gonna try and go 5 miles. You know what, I shouldn't even say anything. Because when I push myself, because I'm like, oh, my legs hurt, everybody's like, you need to stop. Take care of yourself. We know you're not a cheater. You're a home wrecker. What the hell? Last night was fun. I got on and we started with Blackout, I think. Hubs got me a Kraken for the first time, but didn't do his norm of explaining it in great detail. Thought it was the same strength as my sake, and poured like 7 ounce. Got halfway through and realized something was up. Went from 14 proof to 95. Holy. Hi, Shanae. Who let her touch grass before GTA 6? Oh my goodness. I don't even want to touch grass. It just fucking is awful on my allergies. We started with Blackout. It started pretty slow. It ramped up. I almost... You good? I'm good, I'm good. I'm just walking at incline, so I'm very quickly burning my energy. There was one round that I almost won, but Cairo read me like a fucking book and just shot me. And it was like, oh, damn. But I killed like 8 or 9 people that round, and there wasn't many people left. Last night was probably the best night for Blackout in a while for me. I was laughing so hard. I almost puked several times. Touching grass causes pregurginin? No! Trying to think if there was any other, like, crazy moments in Blackout. There was a round where I turned in the final key as ants killed me. So it was like, we won, but I didn't. Yo, chill on the moans, you're on speaker. No. I'm working out here, Shanae. Put your fucking earbuds in. There's no pain, there's no gain. We gotta walk 5 miles, Shanae, at 12 incline. Pumps up subwoofer. God, I know I'm forgetting something in Blackout. I know there's something that I'm like, this was really funny. And I can't remember what it was. Somebody threw their hammer at me, but they didn't have the killing thing off, and I was like, I almost killed you. I almost destroyed you for that one, buddy. As if people aren't here for the moans. I never seen a person who moans while walking. There's the first. Well, normally, no offense taken. Well, normally you don't have, like, a mic on yourself while walking on a treadmill, right? I'd imagine a lot of people running on a treadmill in a gym or doing incline, they're not, like, just making no noise, right? Incline is kind of tough. Macklin, I'm here for the conversation and company. Hell yeah. Stood up and got hit. Yeah, I'm gonna go now, you cutie. Also, you could be done after a few minutes. Walking because you drank a lot last night. Your body just wants rest. Drink some water as you do your walk, like every 5-10 minutes. I'm the same way when I get blackout drunk. I have a leg day. Kicks the next day. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye, Leia. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. That's, you know, when intoxicated, I type paragraphical. Thought it was so you could dance. Calling cap on that little homie. Be nice, Shanae. Oh, chat, chose brutally. It was Matthews yesterday, Kayla. Matthews was like, how long have you been walking? 7.2 miles, Matthews. They drop a fucking 12-month sub. This is for tomorrow, and I'm like, fuck! I have the urge to hold and gently pat your head. I think it's the ribbon. Oh my god. Global's nice to me when I wear this? We're wearing the ribbon with everything now. This is nice. Golden Kappa. No. Frisu, are you still here? No Logitech's here, but Frisu, are you still here? I did 2 8s on my warrior. My warrior won't stop getting fucking trinkets. My warrior's gotten like legit 4 epic trinkets, and I'm like, stop! Give me weapons! Give me armor! I would kill for a chest piece. It's my lowest piece, it's 542. Please give me anything but trinkets. And they're not even giving me the best trinkets. I have the fucking antenna on the Shadow Priest. I wish I could give that to the warrior. I fucking wish. But oh well. My goal is to get 680 by Wednesday raid. If I can, I think I'll go on the warrior. If I don't, I'll go on the Shadow Priest and just pass on all the loot. But, oh, sorry if I'm making a lot of noise with the headset. The warrior, I don't know, the Shadow Priest is fun, but I'm just not good at it. I can follow the 1-button rotation thing, but, like, I couldn't do it on my own. And anytime it's like, I need to move, it's really hard to, like, do it, because now it's like I'm blind and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What I should be doing is sending out any Shadow Crashes I have. Spamming Shadow Word Pain, because that's a mobile move. Using any procs like Instant Mind Blast if I have them. But, I don't know, I need to move, and half the time I'm just moving. I'm not thinking to, like, Shadow Word Pain. And so it's like, moving on the warrior, my damage doesn't just go down. It's just so easy to stick to a boss and keep doing my standard rotation. Whereas on the priest, it's like, oh, I move, damage falls off. And like, my warrior is already doing the damage that my Shadow Priest can do if there's any movement. Whoa, nice Golden Kappa, where do you get it? He asked if he didn't have a hand in it yesterday. Oh. You guys have been fucking spoiling me lately. I feel like I'm not supposed to talk about this, but hey now. There's a sub number I can see. Hey now, my hands are clean. Are they? I guess technically Global started the Golden Kappa. You did shit yesterday, though. You did bits yesterday, Trog. Don't you even... My hands are clean. There's a sub number that I can see. And usually, it's hovering at about 100. Which is very like, holy shit, my community is so nice and generous. Holy shit, that's so much. If it stays above 100, it's kind of like, yippee! When it dips under 100, like if I see it go to 99 or 98, I shouldn't be like, oh man, I'm falling off, the number is going down. But that is like my knee-jerk feeling. And I know that's toxic. I know that is not what it should be. But I think that when I see it go under 100, I kind of have to like cheer myself up and convince myself that's not how it works. You need 69 of them? People love that number? Well, right now, it's at 130. Right now, it is way above 100, so I'm like, oh shit. That is... They are spoiling me. Like, objectively, I can see you guys spoiling me. Well, sorry for supporting my local femboy. You don't need to apologize for that. How many subs till you finally stop breaking even? So it's hard to say with just subs. If we were excluding PayPal and bits, it would be... Well, shit. 133 subs pays my rent. That doesn't pay all of my bills, though. If we were to pay rent and food, as well as any, like, monthly costs, let's see. 233? 233 would be like the you break even on just subs. Now, I'm typically breaking even each month anyway, because there's also bits, there's also PayPal, there's also ad revenue. Just remember that people enjoy you. You get ad revenue too, right? It's very small. We do pre-rolls in this channel, which, is like the least possible amount of ads I can run. You do that, he needs 200 subs a month to make a profit. Don't say that. I don't need a profit. The rent is too damn high. Actually, Kayla, I have a fucking screaming deal on my rent. I live with my parents in their basement. They charge me $400 a month for rent. That is not, like... Okay, the house we live in, it is a 4-bedroom, 2-story lake house. And so, like... And 6 months of the year, I have it to myself. So, $400 a month for 4-bedroom lake house is, like, kind of crazy. That also... His family is richy rich rich. That also, like, covers my car insurance. That also covers utilities. And so... Hi, Leon. Pre-rolls, my beloved. I am the actual rent I have is a pretty great deal. Remember, you can tip your femboy on that other website he doesn't like to talk about. Pre-rolls, my beloved. I watch one ad and then sit in a channel forever. But supposedly a lot of people will just leave a stream if they have to watch an ad first, which is head-ass. The alternative is like 3 minutes of ads every hour. Well, so here's the thing, Leon. There's people that don't have their usual streamer. They just go wherever. Like, there's League of Legends streamers that are like, I'm here to watch League of Legends. And so literally what they do is they click on the first League of Legends stream. And they watch for 10 minutes. Hi, Divana. And then the moment that stream plays their 3 minutes of ads, they click the League of Legends category, and they click the second biggest streamer. And then they watch that one for 10 minutes. And then that stream is like, okay, we're gonna play ads. They click the VR chat category, and they click the first League of Legends stream again, and watch that for 20 minutes. That's so wild to me, Lamau, but I can understand. They aren't watching for the person or the game. They are, well, not that specific game. They are watching for League of Legends and no ads. This is how, like, a lot of people watch TV, or at least did back in the day. Where it's like they'd have their 3 channels, and the moment their channel is playing an ad, they're switching to the other one. It is just hate ads. And it's like, I get it. But for me personally, I'm like you, Leon. I want to watch my one streamer. If Solanine is live, I have Solanine stream open. And I'm watching that. Right? I'm not gonna leave the channel until she's like done. So even if she plays like 3 minutes of ads every hour, I'll just sit there through those ads. And then I get 57 minutes of Solanine. Right? I'd prefer it if she did pre-rolls, because then it would be 3 minutes of ads at the start, and then 9 hours of no ads. Hi, Meowster. I will kill for my beautiful blue elf girl. The reality is, I never get ads in Solanine's channel, because Meowthes will kill for his beautiful blue elf girl, and so I have a very long sub there, and I will never see ads for Sol. But like, that's how I would... That's my thought process. It's the same as you, Leon. Hi. Remember one time I was in Koi Red Chat and I asked him a question? Right after I clicked enter, I got smacked with a 3-minute ad. And I can see him yapping his answer and I'm like, I can't hear you. Dude, I see that too and I hate it. There's a few channels that I will never get that in. I think there's 5 channels that I will say subscribe to. It's tier 1. Actually, I think in one of them I might be tier 2. But I'm paying $30 a month to Twitch for those subscriptions, because these are like some of my closest and longest running friends. Right? Corvu, Koyo, Boss, Proxy Zero, and I would say Cairo, but I think I have like a fucking crazy long sub to Cairo, so I'm not paying for my Cairo sub. But those 5, I will not drop those subs. Hi, non-dairy. And so, I don't see ads in those 5. There's a lot of other friends that I love very, very dearly. To go down the list, I will watch ads for these channels. Maruka, Kyo, Telena, Kuro, Shocky, Spacefish, Smug, Icy Fire Mage, Sumiko, Lele, Mizuki, Etsuko, Ao, Noodles, Farisu, Etwal, Oni, Raffi, Media, Yuki, Wolfie, Big Deck, Lugs, G, Dice Queen D, Leafeons, Kimmy, Luton Blesky, Ants Makaya, Solanine, Full Metal, Zenril, One Blue Sheep, Kanashi, Socking, the Noob. If those people are live, I have their stream open and I'm fucking watching. And I'm not closing it until they close it. Now, the moment they raid somebody, I'm sticking for the raid and then I might close that channel, but... Just get turbo, stupid. That's how I do radio stations in my car. If I had like a digital system that's like very easily switched between 2 stations, I would do that. I am on analog radio, so I have to like fucking turn the dial to find a new station. And fuck that. Just get turbo. That is how I listen to radio. Cycle through channels. If ads are playing, turn it off. If all ads. In the same boat. That's why I didn't touch Twitch for the past few months. I subbed to the 2 people I watch. Ain't going anywhere else because commercials suck a little. Yeah, I did that sometimes back in the day, but annoyingly the legal limits on that time usually means I end up playing ads at about that same time. If you have Firefox, you can pop out the stream preview and unmute it now. Mobile is trickier. Yeah. Oh god. I've had that so many times. Where I ask a question and then get a phone call. I don't get phone calls, but if I do, it's always when I ask a question. Yeah, I too spend $30 a month on subs. But I only sub to 2 people because someone tier 3... You only have 2 subs, Trogdor? Wait, is it just me and Koyo for you? You don't watch anybody else? Hi, Monkey Monkey Monk. He loves me. By letting me be chaotic, it is enough. Wait, Violet, hold on. Were you in that list? Oh my god, Violet! I haven't re-added you to my list because you haven't streamed in a year. You should be in that list, Violet. I hadn't thought of that. It is time to carve. I usually only bounce if it's a bigger stream. They let the mid-rolls just randomly go off. I watched a stream for an hour. Boring grinding and prep for a boss fight. Just missed the boss fight because of a random mid-roll ad before. That sucks. The way you have ads on a channel should be very dependent on your content. If you are doing like a continuous content thing, like a 5-hour grind, you could do it either way. You could do it where like you're just grinding continuously and you do pre-rolls and then you just have an unbroken 5-hour grind. Or you could do a minute and a half of ads every 30 minutes and you yourself take a break doing that, right? You yourself stop talking, the gameplay stops, everybody, do some stretches, refocus your eyes, yada yada. If you play something like League of Legends, Fortnite, Apex Legends, something that is match-based, you should be doing standard ads. You should 100% be doing, we do 30 minutes of gameplay, we take an ad break. We do a match, we do an ad break. If you were streaming Monster Hunter, you should be doing standard ads. Because then you could do like 2 hunts, or whatever hunts fill up 30 to 40 minutes, and then between hunts, do an ad break. If you were doing something continuous, like walking for 3 hours, pre-rolls. Just chatting, do pre-rolls. Fit it to your content. And yet there's people that are like, oh my god, you do pre-rolls? That's so bad! And it's like, I think it's so much worse to be like, talking about a heavy topic, and then just, oh, you get 3 minutes of ads in the middle of it. I think that's so much worse. Probably can't afford it. I need my stupid hamster emotes. They bring me happiness, so it's worth it. Damn, looks like I have to stream again to make the list. You do too, non-dairy. Yes, you do too. Alright guys, I'm here. Hi Choco Fizz. Hi Choco. Turbo's been my best purchase on Twitch ever. I'm gonna shower without shampooing my hair. Let's see if what Elon said was right. This is so real. People legit make a bag from just having good emotes for real. That was whoops for me for a long time. I only have 1 sub. Really? No way. I have a digital radio, but it won't connect to my phone's Bluetooth? Oh, that sucks. Yuki, are you fucking with me? Because I met you in another streamer's channel. I think this is a legit Twitch meta. I'd keep paying for my favorite emotes, even if I didn't watch the streamer. Violet is here. Hi, Violet. Darling, this makes sense. Oh no, someone else, Koyo. Here's my primer on. I just primed to someone else this month. Okay. Hi, Violet. Also, hi, Yuki, Ugana, Monkey, Kodiak, Kaylin, Dairy. Oh, the bruising on my back makes the feeling of 6 broken ribs make sense now. What are you talking about? Hi, Global, you should get that checked out. Howdy. Broken ribs make for liquid organs. I'm giving up my favorite emotes, because that streamer hasn't streamed in 7 months, and probably isn't coming back. Is it that emote there? No, wait, hold on. Iron Cry. Yep, that's not Iron Jew, is it? I5 for being in the no stream for a year. It is? Do you know what happened to them? Like, did they just disappear off the face of the earth, or did they be like, hey guys, this came up, we'll come back eventually? I've known about them, but I never checked them out. I didn't know they haven't streamed for 7 months. Speaking of Maru, no idea. They're one of the people that plays ads at a set time, and they take a break. Great, because you don't miss anything. And that's the proper way to do it. If you take an ad break, like if you have ads play, continuing the gameplay and conversation is so disruptive and just like infuriating. Like, even if a viewer doesn't realize it, they're in a bad mood from that. Whereas, like, if you do the, hey guys, we have an ad coming up, make sure to hydrate, go to the bathroom if you need to, literally stand up and stare at the wall, stare at not your monitor for 20 seconds to refocus your eyes. Okay, we'll be back in 2 minutes. If you do that and you don't miss anything, yeah, it sucks to watch ads. But it's like, you're not coming back angry from that. You're not like, dude, I was looking forward to this cutscene, and I missed it because of the ad. Fuck, dude. That will just ruin somebody's day. I want to get back, looking forward to it. My god, me too. I almost did yesterday, but passed out. I would never encourage blocking, because it's immoral and bad, but if anyone in theory wanted to look into it, they could DM me on the Disco. That joke is lost on me. I have a single streamer I am sub to as of right now. I had 2 6 months ago. Even you're the only stream I sub to personally. You get my Prime, everything else is Turbo. Well, that's... To me, that used to be unfathomable. That, like, I'm the one person people sub to? I'm their favorite? That doesn't make sense to me. What are you talking about? Now it's like, okay, I understand I'm a few people's favorite. But it's still like, oh, really? It's very much like, I don't know. It's overwhelming. I think about it and I'm like, I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna think about that because I can't handle these feelings right now. The people that do mid-roll ads for content meant to be consumed in VRChat is silly. So many DJs have mid-roll on. Yep, it is. No idea. That is a wild channel name. Lamau, I love it. Yeah. Don't worry, one day this tier 3 investment will be profitable. What do you mean? Oh my god, no. Do not call tier 3 subs. Do not call being a mod somewhere an investment. Dude. The fuck said 10 months? Ha, bitch, please. Wait until it gets over a year or two. Then tell me about it. Telena emote. To be fair, Matthews, she has come back and left and come back again. Well, and then she left a second time and came back a third time with a mission, with dedication, a goal to stream 100 days this year. And then she had COVID. With a metal chair. I only found out about words on stream because a VTuber I follow does it. Disco Inferno. I used to sub to Lele, but I saw it because she streams when I go to work. I mean, I'll get tier 3 emotes one day. Oh my god. Modding for Spacefish equals an investment? Okay. Jokes aside, do not call modding an investment. Like, I know nobody's serious with this, but here's what I think of when I see calling modding for someone an investment. Leafeons has a few mods, and one of them has been kicked out for a mod because they got mad at her. They were like, Leafeons, what the fuck? What are you doing? You're not getting emotes fast enough. You're not getting model updates fast enough. You're a VTuber and you're falling behind. And she was like, dude, what the fuck do you want? Like, yeah, it's a job, but like, I'm also engaged in like moving towards something. Like she was doing what she needed to for her personal goals, right? And this mod was just like, no, Leafeons, you can't. You're wasting my investment in this. What the fuck have I been doing modding for you? And it was like, what? What the fuck do you mean you're wasting the investment? Get the fuck out of here. This guy, mods are meant to support the streamer. Mods are meant to support the streamer. However, when a streamer gets big, they should support the people that supported them, right? If, let's say I just suddenly blew up. 5,000 viewer streamer. Like 20,000 subs. The mods that I have, I'm making it their fucking job to mod for me. I'm making it that, like, they do not need standard employment. I'm like, you guys help me. You're fucking like, at the very least, you were just getting supplemental income from this. You have mods. I have 3. It wouldn't be sudden. It required a lot of planning. Shut the fuck up, Global. Not just mods, but also the people that supported me, right? Like, I would stop doing Avatar stuff, and I would just start paying Oku and Micaiah for Avatar stuff. I'd be like, hey, do this for me, and they'd be like, yeah, this is an edit that, like, if I was doing commission work, would cost $50. And I'd be like, cool, here's $2,000. That's the kind of, like, how I would start treating people if I was making, like, fuck you money. So, like, I understand people being like, I'm going to pick the right streamer, I'm going to support the fuck out of them, and then that is going to catapult my success. A good example of that is Rainho. Rainho is a pretty big streamer, and she got big by modding for CDawg VA from Trash Taste. He streamed, she modded for him, basically like forced herself into the mod position with just overwhelming support and I don't want to say attention, but like just being around his stream, being a part of his community, being good and supportive to him, not in a like malicious way that's like, this is an investment, I actually hate this guy, but in a way of like, I'm gonna be so nice to him, I want him to be nice to me. Because she knew right away, she just recognized, this guy's gonna get big, he's going to pop off, he's going to be like a big name in YouTube. I can see the potential and the growth and the drive. And she was 100% right. And in that case, it was an investment. But like, that's just how investments work. They're never owed. They're never like a guarantee. So this guy getting mad at Leafeons and being like, you're wasting my investment. Fuck you for that? I see his logic, but fuck you for that. You're treating a person as an investment. And like, practically, technically, yes, but you're wrong for that. Where was I? The rest of the people I'm close to all stream at night when I'm at work. It just makes sense. Stop talking about Elite like that. I wasn't. I think I'm subbed to like 7 different channels. I guess I kind of am, because Elite did kind of disappear. Because I keep ending up with gift subs for channels I've been to once or twice. Oh, so I was only talking about subs that I manually subbed to, Gana. If we're talking about gift subs, I'm subbed to like 30 channels. Modding for Elin is only for those that want to be treated like the Epstein list. Everyone talks about it, only for it to disappear, lol. Taking a regular break for mid-roll is probably the way to do it. I knew a streamer that would drive nuts working around the ad schedule. I've gotten used to it. You can only do it with games you can pause, though. Games you can pause or that have breaks. Grinding in Elden Ring, perfect for ads. Matches of League of Legends, Apex Legends, Fortnite that have a set 20 to 40 minute time, perfect for standard ads. Anything that's like continuous, it runs for more than an hour, I would do pre-rolls. Jesus fucking Christ, that is wild amount. I'm not parasocial, Ewan. What, bro? Mods are meant to support the streamer? I'm calling our friendship an investment. It's current defaulting and into the negatives. But diamond hands, first of all, it wouldn't be sudden, it required a lot of planning. You have mods. Look, no mods, no mods. If you blew up, he'd forget about me? I would not. Second of all, not sure you would want to blow up. I don't think I would want to blow up. However, there is a level of, like, longevity that would come from blowing up. The way I'm going right now, this has to be maintained. And if something happened to me, I gotta figure my life fucking out, right? If I, like, tear a tendon in my leg or something, and I just can't walk, I become, like, wheelchair bound or I'm limping, like, that is an upheaval to my life, and I don't know what to do at that point. You want to blow up? He'd forget about me. You blow up, rest in pieces. If I blow up, I'm purging my friends list of a lot of people that I've seen like once or twice. Left hand, hello? Hi, Harley. Pixel, you survived the purge. Elon blew up, rest in pieces. Get big, you can buy popularity. When I was working, I put everyone in the inventory system under assets. You cannot buy popularity, Pixel. So when I was talking about Rainho and Sea-Dog, she did not just give him a lot of money. She was in his chat every day. She offered to mod and did free mod work. But like, that is the absolute best type of support you could get from somebody. Somebody that is like willing to mod and you like as a mod. But the biggest one right there is part of the community. Somebody that shows up every day, is active in chat, is almost like a personality of chat. And like, if they weren't there, people would be like, where's this person? Right? Somebody who becomes like a feature of the stream, that is like, I don't want to say the best level of support, but that is like someone who genuinely helps the stream be better and be a more fun place. Right? Active chatters fucking rule. They make it easier to stream. They make it easier to like talk to and talk about things. And they themselves bring a comfortable vibe to the stream that is attractive to other people. When I was working, put everyone in the inventory system under asset. What are mods? I don't have many. I'm scared to mod people. Hi, Pixel. Ewan's former living towel. Former! Can't believe I'm the used towel. Alright, going out of town. I'll miss you, Linlin. Bye, Trogdor. Have a good one. Blows up Elin with mine. Oh no, not the glue factory for Elin. Kayla, you heard him. He wants to blow up. You got to cook. Yippee. Pixel will actually survive the purge? Oh, absolutely. Does that include when he stores? No. No. When he snores, he gets thrown out. But we'll let him back in. But like, he only has to survive like an hour or two of the purge. He's not like on his own for days. I genuinely feel like if you were wheelchair bound, you would still make treadmill streams just in the wheelchair. If I like broke a leg and became paralyzed there, I would probably do like bike streams, or at least try to do bike streams. I don't know. I would still stream. I would at the very least play games. But like, it'd be hard. It'd be real hard. Lifting streams? Hell no. I wish I could show up every day to streams. Matthews? I wish you could show up every day to streams. I know you have a very tough job. Not physically tough, but you have a tough job with a sterile environment. And I have put my streams at the worst possible time for you. I wish I didn't. But I did it at a time that works for me. I was gonna make a joke about repairing tendons. It was based on my mom's experience. You know, I think about it, it was a ligament, not tendon. I need a drink. I need water. Oh no, he caught up with chat. You say that like it's a bad thing. I will tell you guys right now. I was gonna say just tie it together with some rope and walk it off. I will tell you guys right now. The favorite people in chat is people that are active in chat. Lurkers? I like lurkers. Everybody loves lurkers. They're the backbone of Twitch. The majority of Twitch is not active in Twitch chats. Granted, I think if you go to smaller streamers, you're more likely to have people that are active in chat. Whereas you go to bigger streamers, like if you go to somebody that averages 10,000, I'd bet only 500 to 1,000 people are actually talking. The vast majority of them are lurking there. But here, I would assume it's like 20% lurkers. Every day it tells me how many active chatters, unique chatters I had. And it's a pretty high number. Time to spam nonsense. Higher education is a scam, good luck. And so, lurkers, we love you. But chatters, you're the favorite. I'm sorry, chatters are the favorite. Well, boys, tomorrow's a big day. Either kill or die. Whether I make progress on becoming the best sociologist this world has ever known, or I maintain the status quo and statistics keep fucking me in the ass. I just spam nonsense. Whatever happens tomorrow is also when I start college. Plot, friend. Chat, do this. Higher education is a scam, good luck. Public college, Matthews, it's free. Oh, then fuck yeah. Go get that bag. Chat, do this. Okay. Thanks, King. Matthews, have you done any Mon hunts since the patch? Have you gotten any talismans? I did 2 hunts with Foss. Those 9 stars got hands. They'll one-shot me on heavy bowgun. Which is like, oh fuck, dude. Me playing guard heavy bowgun. Boy, I sure dislike this arch-tempered Uthduna fight, where I can get one-shot even though I guard. This stinks. Capcom adds this mechanic to every fight in the game. No, been on TFD mostly. There's no real rush. I asked Kyra about it, and he's just like, I'm just gonna wait for update 3. Same with Micaiah. There's like, yeah, I'll just wait till this. Alright, I think this is the most I've seen Matthews around. Matthews doesn't get to be here Monday through Friday. And then on the weekend, there's a lot of people streaming on the weekend. So it's like, their time is wanted everywhere. Waiting for the DLC. Where my bun bun? They woke up earlier. Let's see where they are. Oh my god, Oku and Coco are in fucking Gigas right now. Cairo isn't on. He probably started charging his shit, was gonna get on in desktop, and pass the fuck out. Matthew-less behavior, very time poor. Me, a Chad Lance player who perfect guards everything. Man, this AT Uthduna ain't bad. Not only that, Matthews, with the Talisman patch, they did massive update to the Lance. I think it's mostly buffs. Actual fuck you, pink Tootsie Roll. No more music? What do you mean? There's kind of music. It's weird autistic? It's weird, like, ambience music. Oh my god, we're at 2 miles. I saw they buffed my boy. Not waiting through more Miku songs about child abuse. Wait, you're talking about that music? Global, I like those. No. Not me thinking, make it sexual. Give it to me, Global. Give it to me. This is weird. This sucks. This joke stinks. Don't do this. I want to power through the one thing. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. I want to be done with this game so that I can, like, play more Donkey Kong and Mario Kart World. I still have not played any Mario Kart on my Switch 2. Mayor Low fam get eggbound? What the fuck? What video we get? Is this Wetlands? Or is this Arathi Highlands? I'm pretty sure this is Arathi. I think this is Arathi Highlands. Arathi? Yeah, you can tell because it's the very dry with green tipped mountains. Not the like full green mountains. Islands based on direction you're going. You are leaving wetlands? Yes. And this bridge is iconic? Well, both videos start at the bridge. The wetlands video starts at the north side of the bridge and goes across it. And so I have a memory of this bridge. Oh my god. I was going to Arathi Highlands. Hi, Logitech. And I was coming from the wetlands, and a group of Horde was just camping. Wasn't this bridge broken? There's two bridges. There is the eastern unbroken bridge and the western broken part, but there's actually two bridges here. I always forget the bridge has a couple rooms in it. Well, so back in Classic WoW, this is 20 years ago. I'm like level 44 on my druid. I get to the bridge and I get jumped by Horde. They were hiding in the rooms and they jumped me, right? A rogue like stuns me and I dismount and they all start running out. I panic and I'm like, oh fuck. I had my PvP trinket on. Pop that shit. Cheetah form. And I jump over the bridge. I land in the water down below. And we're like, take that, bitches! Chase me down here! Alright, time to go to Menethil Harbor. I go to, I swim in Menethil Harbor in aquatic form. And as I'm getting to the coast, they're there. This group of 5 fucking Horde is all mounted up, waiting for me. They thought they were gonna cut me off. But obviously I saw them, and so I was like, oh shit! And so I just stay in the water, go to Menethil Harbor. I wait like 10 minutes. These guys, they had like fucking nothing to do. So I wait 10 minutes, mount up, and leave. And like a minute or two out of Menethil Harbor, I see one of them like in the bushes or behind a tree. And so I kind of went the long way around. Like I'm running through Crocalus to go around the trees they're hiding behind. They all mount up and start chasing me. I get on the path, going toward, Loch Modan. And they're all behind me. And I think like 2 or 3 of them had Carrot on a stick because they're slowly gaining on me. I'm like, oh god. Oh fuck, they're getting closer. I have to go around the corners real tight to like stay ahead. We get to the point where we're in the mountain pass between the wetlands and Loch Modan. So you go into a tunnel, then you're outside the tunnel, then you go into another tunnel, then you're outside, go into another tunnel again. Do the U-turn. We go through like 3 tunnels. We get to the point where we're at the U-turn. I go up the U-turn. And then I get to the top of it. And they're all still going up. They haven't done the U-turn yet. Hi, sheepy. Quick, pull the ribbon off and run. I jump down behind them. And I go back in the tunnel to go back to the wetlands. And I never saw them again. I juked them by taking a shit ton of fall damage and going back into the wetlands, and they either gave up or they didn't see me jump down. But that was my escape. And that is one of those like, that's one of those like crazy memories that like this event happened and you're so pumped up from it, you remember it from a video game for the rest of your life. I thought 3 was only 1 bridge. Didn't know there was a second one. They're kind of like the same bridge. It's just like the eastern part and the western part. It's like they're connected, but there's a gap between the 2. Yeah, adding the second bridge was too far, so they broke it. Hi, sheepy. I'm excited for today now that Logitech reminded me that we're doing it. I'd completely forgotten. But I'm excited.
It's your daily reminder.
This is your daily reminder that we are playing Planet Crafter today. We streamed it last week. We will not be streaming it again. I watched the one clip where I was like talking about the, Sheepy, what did you do to these fucking rockets? I watched that clip again. There's a good like 10-15 seconds of me just like standing there. Just completely oblivious to the rockets in my face. And then noticing it after like 15 seconds of staring directly at them. You forgot, chat? Did you enjoy your DK stuff last week? DK was super fun, Sheepy. I don't know if you have a Switch 2. It is a mandatory game to play. If you have a Switch 2, you have to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's like the Breath of the Wild of the console right now. It's so good. It is literally just unfettered terraforming. You just want to punch a hole through a mountain? Literally punch a hole through a mountain. It's so good. I might need to, like, take my headset off and put it back on. My hair is just in my left eye. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mute this. I cannot express how much better that feels. Oh my god. Wiki can't see us call him cute. You're a little late there, Gana. Okay. Back to Incline. Back to 2.5. But yeah, well, now I gotta switch to and not play it, so yeah. I'll do what I usually do instead. Play a nice, competent Pokemon. I'm busy, okay? Horses aren't gonna breed themselves. Speaking of horses, I did another career run yesterday. And I got to the end. I am a 3-time UMA champion. And, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not, like, trying to get A-rank horses. I'm trying to, like, just win the run. I keep getting A-rank horses. In 3 runs, I've got 3 A-ranks, and so, I don't know what to tell you. I did it with Air Groove. I should not have done it with Air Groove. My dumbass has an A-rank Maruzensky and an A-rank winning ticket, which is a good horse for medium and a good horse for mile. And Air Groove is good for medium and mile. So it's like, wait a minute, I should have done a sprinter. I should have done a sprinter or a long. Fuck. Hell yeah, you're doing something right. If you just leave them in the fields long enough, they will, Gana. Has a 10% success chance. But if it succeeds, he gets an A rank. What is it? So, okay. I thought A rank was just based on stats. I thought it was the sparks that are like the 10% thing. Not even getting an A rank Golshi. I am officially today. Have all my horses a minimal 3-star now. I think Safi has been working for that too, Blue Sheep. That's crazy. That's a lot of runs. I am literally just 3 careers done. That's all I have. Finally got my last vodka pull? Hell yeah. I mean, you have a 10% chance to finish the finals. Oh, gotcha. Learning about picking specific support cards, that really helped me. Now that I'm like, okay, don't just pick the same support cards for every horse. if you're running a late surger, bring late surger support cards. That is like made it way. That is like made me a way better player. Guts build. Hi, Elijah. I don't entirely know, but I believe you. Get points for all kinds of things like stats, fans, and skills. What I would like to do. Eventually, so my first goal is get an A rank with every horse that I have. After that, I want to get like 5 perfect horses. I want to get monstrous horses. And after that, I want to get 10, I think they're called witch horses. Basically horses that bring a lot of debuffs. I'm consistently getting A ranks with my 3 speed, 3 guts build. Still never got a 3-star spark horse. Stats, points, skills, races, wand, etc. Okay. We're at 2.6 miles. You have questions about Uma? Time to ask Proxy about his autism. There are 3 people that I go to for Uma questions. Oku, Proxy, and Safi. Those are like the 3 masters of, you are a new Uma fan? I have watched this fandom be born. I was there when the great magic was written. There's a lot of other people that are like really good at Uma. Sir Noble knows what's up. D, Hobbit, Ganna, Sheepy. I'm forgetting someone. Micaiah, Cairo. Those people are good to ask, but typically if I have a question, I'm going to the 3 Grandmasters. I'll have to try that. I can win runs with 4 speed 2 power, but my 4 speed 2 Sam decks always lose. Go to D2, she went deep into it. Yeah, but she's like a twin turbo gambler. She's like a twin turbo fan, so it's like, oh, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. I got 3 points in like long. The rest of the sparks are bad. Guts can be good. It gives both speed and power when you train it. And high guts counters low stamina. Nice nature who makes all the other horses feel like shit, my beloved. Power cards are just not very good ATM. For the build I'm focusing on right now, I'm training up late surgers. Hi, Lopner. Because trying to get winning ticket a run, I just got a lot of late surger cards up. Step off my Gyaru Twin Tail, love Elin. Look, if you're a Twin Turbo fan, great. But her support card, you're a gambler. If you run her support card, you're just into gambling, okay? You either want to pop off the run by getting the 3 in a row, or you want to brick your run. And that's cool. That's fine. I'm not a gambler. Kimono looks so good. It needs another pass, Lopner. It has fucked up hands animations. So like, if I do the rock symbol, it does this. And when I straighten my hands, they're like curved. And the finger should be like this. It needs a bit more sculpting for the panties. You can kind of see them sticking through with my butt a little bit. If I lean forward, they stick through a lot. Also, they fucking interact with my hands. If I do this, they like push them out. Which is like, what the fuck? That's not supposed to happen. Hi, Occupied Rex. Thank you for the follow. So I need to fix the sculpting of the panties. I need to fix the interaction with the panties. They should not be pushed out. I need to fix the hand gestures. I think that's all this avatar needs. Bro's got a panty fizz bone. I don't know why. That's all this avatar needs. Then there needs to be a not safe for work version of this avatar. But that's later. Kimono looks so good. Step, hi Ganna. No, it's just training Gulshi. Get luck or die? Well, that's why I've only done 1 gold ship run. And got her like a C rank? Twin Turbo is good because you can bow out for a massive energy boost. Had 2 stat chakras go off in a row. Rose got a Panic Fizz one. Hello. We know why. There so people can pull it off? No. It's not supposed to be there. This is the safer work version of the kimono, the yukata. Fucking Gulchi not breaking from the pack. Oh, it also needs the panties to like, I need to mess with one of their blend shapes when I use the Hakama. When I do this, it looks weird from the side. Oh, the sword too. The sword, it has a sword, it kind of floats off to the side, it should be closer. Not that I really care about the sword at all, but... Fucking Gulchi not breaking from the pack. Such a good run, but she just failed. Dude, the air groove run I had, it was a little touch and go. I think I got like 4th in the 2nd or 3rd race, but I won every single other race. And like, in the 2nd half of her 9 races, she was dusting the competition. We're talking winning by like 5 to 8 lengths, which was like, damn, hell yeah, air groove. I get to the quarterfinals, and she obliterates it. Wins by 5 lengths. She gets to the semifinals, and I get 4th. I clock it, I get 4th. I clock it, I get 3rd. I clock it, and I'm like, damn, I guess the run's just over. Thought I was doing really well, but this is going awful. I clock it for the 3rd time, so it's the 4th attempt, right? She fucking decimates them. Wins by 8 lengths. So I guess I was just getting boxed in. Which is crazy to me, because she had like 850 strength. She should have been fucking like shoulder checking these bitches out of her way. But she had max speed, 1,200 speed, 850 power, I think like 450 stamina, 350 wits, which was lower than I would have liked, and then like 200 guts. That 4th attempt, she won, and then the finale, she won handedly. So it was like, yippee! It was such a good run, but she just failed. I got a winning gold chip run at B+ rank. And actually kicks ass in team and single races. Hell yeah. My Maru Zensky, my first career finish, feels unbeatable. Like, I can run her in the highest difficulty of either of the 3 daily races, and she will win every time. Mood awful, she wins by 5 lengths. She is just crazy strong. Winning ticket can win her area, which I think is medium? No. Wait, does winning ticket's mile now that I think about it. Winning ticket would just be awful in the daily races. Winning ticket doesn't win hers. Although, she feels very fucking strong. She's a late surger. And like, she gets to the final turn. She goes fucking V for victory. And she just fucking dusts it. Honestly, with Gulchi event, I just gotta grind races like there's no tomorrow. I ain't getting all the rewards, but I'll try to get a bunch of the support upgrades. I got 3rd, I got 9th, I got 4th. I angry. She's too nice. Whenever I run a later end closer, I always make sure to give them positioning skills. I didn't give either of my late surgers positioning skills. I try to give them wit, so they're typically on the outside and don't need positioning skills. And I figure if you're running a late surger or end runner, end closer, you need wits to like activate your skills. You need to like be proccing that shit to get the turbo boost at the end. So I feel like yeah, positioning skills will be good. I haven't gone for it personally. My air groove run the other day, she got 8th in one race twice, then 1st, and proceeded to 1st every race after. Goddamn late surgers. Finally finished the Gulchi fan requirement. Now I just need to win 206 races. What? I I have not put that much time into the gold ship event. I'm at like, you know the coins where it's like 120,000 maximum. I think I'm at like 100,000. Hi, Octomage. I just make sure to log in every day and get them 564 carats. Because goddamn, that's nice. Cairo said something about it yesterday though. He was like, FOMO events like this are nice, but it feels very, not dismissive, but it feels very like, oh, all the daily logins you've been doing up to this point just don't matter. Because your daily quests are like, you get 45 carats. I think you get 15 and 30, so 45 total. But then the gold ship event happens, it's like, you logged in, 564. Which is like, dude, that's like worth 12 days of logging in? What the fuck? I finished the coins 2 days ago. I ain't getting everything in the gold ship event. Get my daily career and then go back to Age of Calamity, Lamau. I'm close to 1 mil coins, but ready for it to all go away. They need to do more events like this because their pull rates fucking suck, Lamau. Well, okay. I consider their pull rates middle of the pack. Because yes, it's not the best, but it's not Hoyoverse pull rates. So I'm like, I look at them as compare them to the most popular, which is Hoyoverse games. And it's like, oh, these are good then. The coins are my favorite part of the event. My favorite part of the free carats. Oh my god, give me that 564 every day. Please! 3 miles! Going into the event, I had 90k. I have 900. It's Garbo. I don't care how much more worse it can be. Being so far under the bar, it's in the dirt, is still in the dirt. You're not wrong, that's sound logic. I feel like we're both right. Like in comparison to Nikkei, garbage. Isn't the pull rate on the future thing something ridiculous like 0.5%? You need to look at the pull rates. You need to look at the pity rates. If your pity rate is like, you need to do 200 pulls. The pity is really good though. That's my understanding. Oh my god, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're 3 miles. Oh my god, Matthews, I'm so fucking tired and sweaty. I should not have agreed to put it back a day. I should have agreed to like, actually, let's do it Monday. I should not have agreed to like, instant incline the day after I was drinking. Because I am
you learned your lesson.
No, I didn't. You know damn well I didn't learn my lesson. You know damn well I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna drink 2 or 3 months from now, and the same thing's gonna happen. Now I'll be walking and be like, oh god, why didn't I prevent this from happening? Why did I forget 3 months ago?
Just don't drink forehead.
Oh, but it's fun. And people like me when I... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't remember what it was, or who said it. But somebody was like, man, Yulin's fun when they're drunk. And I'm like on the floor. And I'm like, I know. People only like me when I'm drunk. And they were like, no! People like you, the ego. People like... Oh, I see. I was reading like you as in like... group of people like you. Yeah, I think people like me, Gana. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, there's a few times I told you to shut the fuck up, Lamau. I try not to do, like, self-deprecating. I try not to do, like, guilt-trippy humor. I used to do it a lot. And I've realized, over the years, it's really bad. And it can stress people out and genuinely make them feel bad. And so I try not to do that anymore. It slips out now and then. And there's certain people that I will absolutely do it with. right? Cairo gets it a lot from me. But I try not to just have that as my default humor. When I'm drunk, that filter goes away and I'm a fucking menace. Well, you would be right. Angry. Only I like you, SMH gaslighting. Dude, Pixel, there's a song that, it's like a big pop song. People like it. But there's one line in it that just is so disgusting to me because it's so manipulative and gaslighty. It's a song that's like, one of the lines is, no one loves you as much as I do. And I hate that line. It's like, it's such a, hey, if you feel like there's problems with me, get over it, because no one loves you as much as I do. You'll never have someone like you as much as I do. You're unlikable. You'll never get this from anyone else. Yeah, that's nasty, Lamau. It's not intended to be. It's very much a like, oh my god, I love you so much. No one could possibly love you as much as I do because I have so much love for you. It's meant to be like romantic like that. But I hear it and I'm like, never forget that you cannot get it better than this. No one will ever love you as much as I do because I put up with you. That's how I hear it. It's like you only have value as long as I give it to you. Yeah. This is my mother, chat. I get this every day. Oh, he locks me outside. Holy shit, that's a Fall Out Boy song? Is it? I don't think it's a Fall Out Boy song. Well, okay, not the one I'm thinking of. I would not be surprised if it's in a Fall Out Boy song, but... I'll try to find it. Send me a message, Pixel, that's like, find the song with No One Loves You As Much As I Do. And I'll try to find it. I don't think it's Fall Out Boys. Wouldn't be surprised if it was an early Fall Out Boy song. They were pretty fucking emo. Well, it's not emo, it's like very pop. It's like... I think it's like a one-hit wonder from a European band. It played on the radio like every fucking day in like 2005. Yeah, emo pop. That genre was big back when we were kids. It's not emo though. Remember, Satan loves you. It's supposed to be like a love song. It's supposed to be like a romantic pop, like upbeat song. I need a drink. I need a drink. I kind of want to like rearrange my room. Right now the beanbag is in the is in my play space area. I don't want to move it out. Lizard, okay. Yeah, all right. What the heck? What is this? Oh, okay, I see. They mentioned me in another scene. I was like, what the heck they talk about? Oh. Why can't you see You Belong With Me? I'm the only one who understands you? That song? No. I don't think so. But that does sound along the same gaslighty lines. God, those lyrics are fucking gross. I don't think it's that song. What have I got in my notes? Okay. I saw a guy propose to his girlfriend. But he couldn't just propose. He wanted to do it with a prank. So he's on the subway with his girlfriend. They're there with a bunch of friends. And she starts talking to one of her friends. And she's like... She and this friend are just yapping. And he, like... He pulls out of his bag a fake hand, like a fake silicone hand. It feels just like a regular hand, but it's like a Halloween prop, right? And he puts that up against her hand while he's standing there. And she looks at him, and she interlocks her fingers with this fake hand. And she's like, "Aw, babe, yeah, of course I'd hold your hand." And she just holds the hand, right? Fake silicone hand. He's basically holding the wrist of it. And he gently, slowly lets go of it. So that she's just holding it and he's not holding it at all. The fake silicone hand is called Doing the Stranger. Thank you, Violet! Oh my god. I talked about sitting on your hand and jerking off and calling that a stranger, and people are like, "What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that." When it's not your hand, but like, because you can't feel it, it's a stranger. Anyway. He leaves the fake silicone hand holding her hand, and he puts his hoodie on, and he slowly moves away from her. He slowly, like, kind of stands in front of her, and this is over the course of, like, 5 minutes. Over 5 minutes, he eventually sits next to the friend that she's talking to. So, like, she's standing on the subway, holding a fake hand, talking to her friend. He sits next to the friend, takes his hood off, and at some point she's like, "Yeah, and you know, Greg was there, he agrees with me." Wait a minute, and she like has the realization, "That's Greg. Whose hand am I holding?" And she like holds her hand up, sees that it's a fucking dismembered hand, immediately throws it down, starts screaming. She's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And then he gets on one knee and is like, "Babe, will you marry me?" And she's like, "Okay, I'm not mad anymore." I'm instantly like over the scared and prank. But it's like, god damn it, dude. That shit was funny though. I've never heard of that, Ewan, boomer term. Yeah, but you're like crazy deep internet and you're gonna miss terms like that. My favorite is the double Dutch rudder. What the fuck is a double Dutch rudder? We're at 3.5 miles. We're cruising. That's like 40 minutes. What do you mean deep internet?
Just a person of culture.
What do you mean deep internet? I just play games and be a whore. Yeah, and you know like deep parts of the internet and weird shit. And you miss some normal stuff. Like strangers. I'm hungry. I'm so fucking hungry. Well, the Dutch rudder is when you hold your junk and someone else moves your arm. Oh. Double as well. You move each other's arms. Okay. I'm rerolling Evoker, bro. Oh, good. Help me run 8s on my warrior. I've run 2 8s, Frisu. I need to run 2 more. And I need to run Ulduar. I'm gonna try and get 680 by Wednesday.
My shimmy long.
If you're on. The problem is Frisu and I always catch each other like 2 fucking AM. Ulduar just go group finger and find one that says Yogg skip. That gets you done 5 minutes or less. Plus 2 chances at personal loot. Well, so here's the thing, Frisu. I don't want the Yogg skip. I want all the loot. I want all the loot along the way, because the warrior has an item level of 660 right now. This just sounds like IRL ERP. The loot is worse than Delves, though? Yeah, well, Delves ain't giving me loot. The Delves are giving me fucking trinkets. I've gotten 4 trinkets on the warrior. I need a chest piece. My chest piece is like 550. It's the last piece. I thought I got one from World Quest. Like, I could have sworn I got one from World Quest. And then I, like, noticed the day after. I was like, wait a minute. I have a 550 on. That's supposed to be 655. Where the fuck did my chest piece go? And I must have sold it. You know there are World Quests up for chest, shoulder, wep right now, Surge? Thus? Yeah, I got them and then I sold them on accident, because I was going too fast. When more Subnautica 1 stream, Ewan? Fucking never. My dear Swackers, I will catch you later. Bye, Choco Fits. Have a good one. Ah. I need a drink. I need a drink. Can't you item restore? I could. It feels weird to item restore a blue that isn't even good enough. Like, I still need a better chess piece. Bye, see ya, Choco. Love. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I can. But your chess piece is 550? Yes. That is what I said. Correct. I'm using item store literally for MC. Literally. MCP. What is MCP? Not even for a Klondike bar? I don't know. I guess I could item restore it. Classic blessed and slot weapon for druid. The 50% haste? Oh. I see. Have fun farming Lei Shen Heroic for your best in slot trinket. Ugh. We're at 3.7. I'm staring at the distance too much. I'm tired. My leg hurts. I'm sweating. I'm hungry. Maybe no, we shouldn't take a break at 4. I could and I'm tired, but it's gonna be so much harder to start back up if I take a break at 4. You deleted it before the fight ended? You could item restore it to have full charges? Not Horde though? Oh my god, Pixel. You nasty. What'd we do in Final Fantasy? God, Kyra really just woke up and fell back the fuck asleep. We did Sistasha Friday. Mood. Salt Lickulin. I should have done that, Lamau. Yesterday. Yesterday, this motherfucker goes to Limsa Lominsa to turn his quest in, and then does fishing for an hour. And it's like, buddy, you have 300 hours of story to get through. And he's like, but I love fishing! I love fishing! I love fishing so much! Hell yeah, fishing, hell yeah, fishing. Okay, hell yeah, fishing. Got 300 hours of fishing to get through. I don't know if he should stream it. He's getting on the game off stream. Because he's having so much fun with it, he wants to keep playing. Hi, Space Fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But like... I'm gonna be honest. If he's fishing, I don't want to be on Final Fantasy. I don't want to be sitting there in a group waiting for him at the next dungeon. And he's fishing. And so it's like... You motherfucker, are you serious? And so like... He spent an hour fishing in Limsa Lominsa. Half of that was looking for fucking bait. This sounds like anti-fishing propaganda. Tyra knows where it's at. I love fishing, Pat. I love how he's a little spritty gremlin in your mind. It's what he does! He will literally be like, I love fishing! Yippee! That's just a Cairo impression. Cairo should level every crafting class to max level before they get a combat class to 60 like I did. No. This sounds like anti-fishing propaganda. It is anti-fishing propaganda. If I'm gonna follow him around and do dungeons with him, I want it to be the story. Do fishing off stream. Do triple triad off stream. Damn it! I could be doing other things. Just fish too? Oh my god. You don't just fishes? You heard it here first, folks. Fucking clip it. Fucking make the recording of me. Make the fucking, like, high octane edit. Fishing is lame! Get the fuck out of here with fishing. I'm here to be a story Andy and watch you do the story. And you're gonna sit there fucking fishing? I'm getting off the game. I'm getting off Final Fantasy if you're fishing. When I'm there. Fuck you. Go catch your fish on your own time. Ah. Spacefish, this is unrelated to you. Cries. Fish spreading anti-fishing propaganda again. I don't want to do Mythic Dimensia. I want to do Mythic Dimensias. Please become hardcore so we can all get the sick Void Darkheart Dragon mount. Please. I don't want to wait 4 years to solo it 70 times a week, Satch. Nope. I'll catch you. This does sound like a Ewan problem, maybe. Reported to the Fish Bureau of Investigation. Good. See if I care. They ain't gonna do shit. Fish Bureau of Investigation? What are they investigating? What they forgot 3 seconds ago? Yeah, they ain't do shit. They ain't nothing. They ain't. Fuck all, Leon. I'm so tired. Fishy! Smooth Brain Patrol. Fishy! I was drunk last night. I was drunk. And stupid. And, being a menace yesterday. You better not ever go in the water again, buddy boy. Hey, guess what, Leon? Aquaphobia? I wasn't going in the water anyway. I'm practically a One Piece character avoiding the water. You couldn't pay me to go swimming. Bro, you and this toxically. So catty today. The space fish nom. Did you have fun? I did. I don't have a headache right now. My head feels like it's swimming. It feels off and maybe a little bit of a dull pain, but I had fun last night. You're even alive. I'm still surprised. I think it's time you had some beef stew, Ewan. I don't really like stew. I don't like multiple textures in one dish, right? Pick a liquid or a solid. Choose a fucking lane. I don't like soup. If it's like just liquid soup, okay, sure. As soon as fish evolved to go on land in 10 million years, you were fucked. Got 675 on my evoker from World Quest. Gearing is too easy, man. Yeah, you have the Delver's bounty. This makes me want to play Classic Plus one day. Elijah?
Delver's Bounty 2.
What?
I said I had the Delver's Bounty 2. It's not that hard.
It's hard. You two are just freaks. 8,000 points is a lot. The level fishing? Elijah? I like retail. I hate Mythic Plus dungeons. I like Classic. I hate the old graphics and shit. Give me the combination. Give me Classic Plus. They put you in a sub and put it 300 feet down into the water. Fuck that. Delver's Bounty 694. Not World Quest at all. That's Delves. I thought you said free suit yesterday that you got the Delver's Bounty, which made you get 2 pieces of loot that jump shot you up to World Quest having a higher item level. You don't like stew? The fuck? I don't like multiple textures in one thing. Iron Lung. Heroic Plus dungeons are fun. Give me Season of Discovery with modern collections that I earned in retail. And I'll play that all the time. True! True. Yeah, we Iron Lung Ewan. No, my Drakthir is Gigalow item level. Sod. Season of Discovery. I feel like I missed the train with Sod. But, like, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. Give me the fucking modern graphics. 4 miles. 1 more mile to go. Sod was great, but a bit too experimental. Hashtag not that many changes. Sod has the best mounts. You can get Corrupted Ashbringer. I'm very excited to see what the Sod team does. Because they were like... we're not doing updates to Sod as fast. We are working on a project, though. A classic project. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's Classic Plus. Please. It's just auto better than retail. Well, if you had to survive When order broke down, you're so fucked. Kayla, if order breaks down and we live in the apocalypse, I'm not trying to survive. I don't view it as, like, worth surviving. If I lose internet, I lose all my friends. So, like, what's even the fucking point? Like, I'm not sitting here being like, yeah, fucking zombie apocalypse happens. I got the bunker ready. I got the dehydrated food. I got the water filters. I'm fucking set, baby. I can do this. That sounds like a miserable existence. To me, I'm just like, why the fuck would you want to? I lose internet and I lose my friends. I'm like, yeah, we had a good run. Good luck, everybody. Pop. Same Lamau. Saw development being over is sad as fuck. As when it breaks down, you cannot be picky with safe food. I wouldn't be. I don't think most people understand just how set we are for creature comforts. How insane people go without them. Yeah. No, I am like... I don't want to live without internet. Without electricity. If you told me you have to go a year without internet, but you have electricity, but like, after a year you get it back, I could do that. If it was like, you get $1 million, be cut off for a year, I'd do that. I'd do that, and I feel like I could manage. I'd go a little crazy, but like, I'd just play the games the whole time. I could get through that. If it was permanent though, if it was like, internet's gone forever, electricity's gone forever, yeah, I don't see the point. Rebuild order and the world better than those who doomed us? Yeah, I just don't care. Most would lose it. I'd be fine. The old ways are not bad. You want to build things better? Remove humanity. Return to nature. You can't get better than that. Bro, apocalypse would be annoying. Because then I gotta be the main character and travel the world. Make sure my friends are okay. If the internet just disappeared, I'd be incredibly lonely. Old ways. Nah, no medication, no internet infrastructure, no data storage. Not worth rebuilding. No latex. Yeah, that shit would suck. God, we're still in fucking Arathi Highlands. I think we have, like, this and another section. And then we're done. Dude, I got latex back. Holy, I don't care about anything anymore. It's so nice. Hell yeah. I would just be dead. Don't need to worry. Exactly. I think apocalypse preppers, you know, if the survival thing is fun to you, hell yeah, have a field day. Rebuild society. But for me, like, that just, no, I don't wanna. No, that's a very real threat. CME blast on Earth. It would fry the grid on a global basis. It could happen and there's no way to stop it. Then why am I worrying about it? Why, like, prepare for it? If my plan for this, Kayla, is just go out quietly, painlessly, there's no easier prep than that. Like, why would I worry about this thing that you're saying? Needing modern medicine to live makes it easy? Yeah. Yeah. 0.8 miles. Rebuilding the world is survival plus. Oh god. Plans for today. We shower. We nap. We play Planet Crafter. We maybe work on avatars. If not, we do Mon Hunt. Not having access to modern medicine is enough to kill the desire to continue. Yeah, Kayla. I'm just gonna say this. You're a trans woman? You understand, like, you don't get that anymore in an apocalypse situation, right? That shit's like... If I was in your position, I would not want to continue. See me use a blast of plasma from the sun. And depending on the size, it can happen at any time. Yeah. And it would suck. It's pretty unlikely to happen, but... that sure would suck. Oh, I saw a video recently. That was like... a picture of the surface of the sun. And it was the most clear image ever. Or that we've got so far. Shit looks weird. Shit looks like a fucking inside of a lava lamp. I can't even finish Minecraft, let alone rebuild shit IRL. Yeah, I'm not really, like, dependent on any medicine. You know how it's going to go? But I'll not just lay down and die? Would you be happy? Would you be happy? 'Cause, like, I'll lay down and die. If you took my happiness, and it's not something that I can get back, yeah, I'll go. No, it's... be like most right-wing VTubers. Say you are better without your meds. Your problems are other people's problems. Final Fantasy. This is the Heavensward expansion. I think this is the 5th video I recorded for Final Fantasy. Burning Mists. I do enjoy working with my hands. See, and if you enjoy, like, the survivalist stuff, if you enjoy, like, going into the woods, building a fucking, like, small hut cabin thing, and, like, doing the survivalist video shit, I could see that being fun. They could be like, holy shit, I was made for this. Wow, the Yulen Shrine, fuck you. Fuck you, Matthews. Matthews, I'm so tired. We didn't take a break today. We got to 4 miles and we kept fucking plowing through. Because I knew if I took a break, it was gonna be so hard to get back up. Hi, Tetramino. I would not mind helping those, however long I have posts. I enjoy the idea of survivalist stuff, but my ass is not made for it. Yulen would be a maid. The best situation I get in post-apocalypse is some guy is, like, taking over the local territory and running, like, a Mad Max bike gang. Hi, Smug. And I'm, like, volunteering as the femboy, like, maid/sex slave. That's the best I get in this situation, okay? And, like, even that sounds fucking pretty deplorable. Matthews, he is busy bitching. Matthews gets it. In post-apocalypse, I think Matthews is on my side. I would not want to be a sex slave in a post-apoc situation, LOL. I wouldn't want to be a sex slave in any situation. That's like, sure, the fantasy of it is fun, but like doing that long-term is like, oh, that's soul-crushing. That's like kills the light in your eyes. Everyone ignores my comments. What was your... You literally just said, wow, the Yulen Shrine, and I said, fuck you. What do you mean everyone ignores your comments? Stop making me. Selling you to D is doing you a favor. Being a sex slave is fine. As long as it's not long-term. No. I don't think in any situation I would actually want to be a sex slave. Like... That sounds really horrible. Like, your life is dedicated to this one person, their whims. You have to be at the ready at all times. You don't have any freedom. You don't get to have hobbies. You don't get to have, like, interests, money, choices. You are literally just an object to them. And, like, the fantasy of that is fun. The fantasy of, like, in that moment is like, holy, this can be hot. But, like, the reality of it is very dark, very grim, very abusive, very soul-crushing to, like I said, the point the light leaves your eyes. And you're, like, gone as a human being. It's not a good existence. Even if not soul-crushing. The health risk that comes with it. Roleplay is the only good time. I can only be so turned on, you stop! Yeah, we all know whose slave you are. 4.5. Halfway of a mile left. 1/10 left. It is a fun fantasy. It is a massive turn on for me. But the reality is, I would not want that life. Does Ganon know? But Kirby, your eyes are already dark soulless beads. No, they aren't. Fuck you, Global. Dark soulless beads? I got stars in my eyes, baby. Global, I'm so happy. The past 2 years, I've never been happier. I've never been happy as happy as I am now. I could 100% survive an apocalypse. I enjoy working with my hands. I can survive on my own in nature and know what to do to get food and water. I'm a fucking Eagle Scout. But my will to keep surviving would entirely depend on the survival of a few specific people. Matthews, for me, I lose internet, I'm out. Maybe if there was like a few specific here with me, a few specific people here with me. Like if Cairo was like visiting, the apocalypse happens, and then it's you know, he has the skills to survive and I'm tagging along, I might stick around for that. I might be like, okay, for you. But if I'm isolated, and it looks near impossible to get to anybody, to any of my friends, nah, I'm out. I'm unlocking the doors, and, I don't know, climbing up on the roof and then jumping off head first. Do they? The only thing that takes its focus off your grossly hyper-realistic feet. Oh, you think I have hyper-realistic feet? That's crazy. Global contractee. I'm either miraculously finding the one good settlement, or I'm getting shot in the face for trying to help out someone else. Actually, jumping might be harder than living. I feel like the whole jumping thing is not gonna go super well, but... Right, you constantly see the videos of like, I'm gonna jump on this small trampoline, and then they just overshoot it. Wait, did I only show Noodles that? I don't know. Cairo keeps asking me every fucking day if I message you on Discord Global. And it's like, no, they're never gonna fucking message me. Stop asking me if Global messaged me. I'm actually getting mad at you, Cairo. Gonna make my way to Ewan's place. It'll be like that one scene from The Last of Us. And find you too late. Day 1. I'm packing up and driving down to fucking Georgia. Make sure she's okay. The rest of the plan would evolve from there. Well, now I forgot late is that. Gonna make my way to Ewan's place. It'll be like that one scene from The Last of Us. And find you too, my father left me. God, I love that emote. No scout myself. But I'm learning what it takes to hoof it long term. Don't ask to do the thing nobody wants to do. Keep hope alive. No, they don't. Kayla, they literally don't. If we had an apocalypse that, like, destroys humanity, why do we have to continue on? Let it all return to nature. Wait, my father left me? Oh. Literally just Return to Primal. I have that off. Just going to spend the apocalypse looking for the last non-expired Twinkie. Not because I like Twinkies, but because I love Zombieland. If the apocalypse happens, I'm probably waiting a few days. I'm locking the house up. I am, maybe barricading the doors and windows. And, you know, see if I can get, energy. I don't think we have electricity. If not, well, if we do, I don't know, 100%ing Donkey Kong. And, like, after a week, alright, is it gone for good? Am I seeing fucking zombies outside? If it doesn't come back on, like, let's say I don't have electricity. I've got a lot of manga to read. And I'd reread all those. And after that, same thing. A week has gone by. Am I seeing zombies in the cul-de-sac? Am I seeing, like, any return of stuff? If I'm seeing zombies, I'm out. I'm just out. If I'm not seeing and it's just quiet, I don't know what I'm doing. Probably grabbing a weapon like a baseball bat or a pipe and driving around a little bit. The rats and the worms will inherit the earth. I got a generator. I don't think I do. 4.7. We are so close, guys. Oh my god, we're so close. I need a drink. I need a fucking drink. Humanity has more than a few near-full die-outs, yet we are still here. To rebuild is to reclaim what is lost and do better. Clips that out of context for later. I think we just have very differing opinions on it, Kayla. I don't care about humanity. I just don't. I care about individual people, but like the advancement of the species, the advancement of our culture, who fucking cares in my eyes? It's just, I don't. I'm willing to like be a team player and work toward a better society in tomorrow with what we have, but I'm not willing to like spend the next 50 years suffering for it. I would try to shoot some zombies. It might be kind of fun. But hell yeah, I'm saving a shell for myself. If I see zombies, I refuse to go out being eaten by a horde of them. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I am not going anywhere near zombies. And if they start like getting inside the house, yeah, nope. I'm out. If it's zombies, I'm going full crazy in sicko mode of anti-undead design. 4.8. That's like 5 more minutes. We're so close, guys. We're so close. I'm fucking covered in sweat. Oh my god, there's literal droplets on my arms. Or turn into a zombie. Project Zomboid has prepared me for this. Seconds later, oh no, it was just a video game! Building a new outpost with people with hard work, building farms, probably would make me far more happier than being on the internet. That's a very optimistic look for Elijah. What happens if food is scarce, and you're struggling to rebuild? And you start getting to the point of, well, there's 50 of us, and we can support 30. How do we decide who goes and who stays? You gonna be happy in that situation? Are you going to be happy in the situation where you're scouting and like you see a zombie horde and it's you and 2 others and one of them just blasts your kneecap and you fall to the ground and you're like, oh god, and you look at them and they're both just like, we like each other. And it's you or us. When the food gets scarce, you pull out the cheat codes. Late, okay. Look, it's your people, Moogles? Okay, buddy. Alright. Actually, like, working in a perfectly contained scenario, no zombies, literally just work hard, work the field, everybody's nice, everybody's getting along. Human greed isn't a thing. That doesn't sound so bad. That doesn't sound like, you know, I could have fun with that. Even without internet, you'd make new friends. You'd work towards something together. Sweat of your brow. That doesn't sound bad. The problem is, humans have infinite potential for variance. They can be like the most amazing, wonderful, kindest, just most good people possible. And there is no limit, there's at the same time, no limit to the depths of the abyss of just evil that a human can do. So like, the idea of getting betrayed in this situation and like shot in the knee so that they could outrun you and the zombies get you while they escape. The situation of our settlement can only support this many people. 20 of you are going to be left to the wolves. Kicked out and just fend for yourselves. That shit? That's so depressing and like soul-crushing to me. When the food gets scarce, I 100% understand where Kayla's coming from. It has to be a lot more like that. Based Castlevania maxing. Rebuilding is never easy to start with. And when it's rough, it means you have choices. But if you take the painful losses, things will recover. Intent and will makes all the chance. Nah, fuck that. Call me selfish. I'd rather humanity die out than me suffer to give them a glimmer of hope. I don't think humanity deserves it. Return it all to nature. One of my best friends introduced me to her other friends as the nicest asshole you will ever meet. Because my entire showing of friendship and love is fill you constantly and then pay for everything you need and make sure you are okay. I kind of describe you as that to people. I describe you as abrasive but heart of gold. 98. 99. Things be like right as I get to 8th right. You would hate to live in the 1800s, Elin? Not necessarily. 5 miles. It's not that I would hate the 1800s. It's that I would hate the loss. Like, the 1800s, fine. Going to the 1800s... I'm moving over here, Logitech. Going to the 1800s after being in the 2000s for, you know, my whole life. Fuck that. Wait, hold on. I need to switch this to world. I need to go there. This here, this here, this here. Turn that off. Turn this on. That's crazy quiet. Gotta be honest, I think most people today would make it 6 miles. Going back to the 800s and wiping out humanity with the modern common cold. It's not that I would hate the 1800s. It's that I would hate the loss of what I have. If you took somebody from the 2200s and put them in today, they're gonna be just as miserable. They're gonna be like, man, this fucking sucks. You guys don't even have snorkel ebs. Like, that's the issue. Losing what you have. Oh god, my leg hurts. Now that I'm not moving it. Ow. Ow. Ugh. I'm fucking wet, guys. Ugh. Where's my fucking mouse? 5 miles. Now we rest. Done. Come over here. Oh. Oh. I close this. Then I bring this up. I max it out here. And the streams I am watching are all still live. Because all 3 of them are freaks that stream for crazy long hours. Maruka at fucking 21 hours live. Make it 6 miles? Nope! Fuck you. Where's my Snark Club? I don't know, I think someone from the 1800s would like stuff like Modern Medicine Doritos. Well, so that's not what I'm saying of it. If you go back 200 years, that's what people don't like, right? Taking somebody from the 1800s and putting them... God, the music got so fucking loud. Taking somebody from the 1800s and putting them in today, it might be a rough adjustment, but they're gonna be like, holy shit, food is good. You can move how fast in a car? Holy! Putting them in a plane is gonna be mind-blowing to them, right? Taking somebody from 2200 and putting them in today, that's gonna be like, bro, this fucking sucks, right? That's gonna be the whole, I have lost a lot of quality of life stuff that I had, and I am sad now. As far as I look, though, those who don't understand old tech dooms them if the high tech fails. But if you know the older tech and what is needed to remake high tech, then it's only a momentary slip. It's recoverable, not exact, but close. It's not about it being recoverable. It's about me personally. I don't care about society. I don't care about, like, humanity as a whole. I care about how am I in this moment. That makes me sound like a horrible person. I'm not saying, you know, be a piece of shit to people. I'm not saying like, hey, only think of yourself. Just that I'm not willing to suffer 50 years to rebuild society. I'll like be comfortable now and do things that I think will make life happier for people, right? You know, I believe in planting trees for shade that you will never get to sit in. But you know, I'm not working in the fucking coal mines for 50 years trying to rebuild a solar panel to rebuild humanity. I'd just rather let it return to nature. Not this. Not wanting to go through the tedium of rebuilding. It's the time expenditure and mental anguish of going through that. Even back then, people couldn't deal with the lack of opportunities and options in general. But you know, it is what it is. Also, you need to have supply chains up and running to have our current lifestyle. Like, we saw what happened when supply chains get fucked during COVID. Depends on the person you send back. Person you go back 200 years of matter might not mind it. Not all might hate it. Someone else might be very happy. Oh, for sure, right? There's some people that, like, you know, historians that, like, study survival skills and what they did 200 years ago. They're gonna be sitting here going, man, I was born in the wrong generation. And then you throw them back 200 years and they're like, whoa, oh, yippee, right? But, like, your average person, certainly me, you send me back 200 years, I'm miserable. I'm not having a good time. Where are we going? Where are we going? Dude, my head feels fucking hot. There was a map I was thinking of that I was like, I haven't been to this map in a long time. What was that map? There's a few maps I haven't been to in a while. Oh, I'm remembering it. It might be that map. There's a map that, oh, is it this one? I think it's this one. Friends. Not Portal. I think this is a map that I haven't been to in a while, and I saw a copy of it yesterday. Local pins, pin 3. Portal. My. There we go. I'm born in the very wrong age. I should be a warrior. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm born in the wrong age. I feel like whatever age I was born into was the right age for me. Changing ages, that would be miserable to me. Because I don't like change. Settings. Turn pickups off, colliders off. Okay. Hold on. Where's the fucking... I can see that it's playing. Just very quiet, I guess. Okay. Move that up there, move that up there. I'm gonna be sitting in front of this window right here. But I need to take a drink. You know, now that I think about it, this is probably not the original of this map. I kind of just assumed it was, and then I saw a copy of it last night that was like published 2 days ago. And I'm suddenly realizing, hey, wait a minute. How do I know that this one that I found is the original? Pixel, get on. Pixel! In 1. Flying auto level pitch. That's good. I'm happy with that. I am not long for being here, being live, because oh my god, I'm tired. I understand arms, be it fired arms or the old ways, very special way within. Dylan does not like getting older. True! I don't like thinking about mortality and age. Give me that fucking 24-year-old body the whole time. Give me that ageless 24-year-old body, please. I should be fighting in the arena, like the Roman ring. You still can? Okay. Me in the 1800s. I fixed your cart. It was actually a pretty simple issue. And then I get burned for being a witch. Oh no. You hate to see it. Yesterday was a lot of fun. We did our 3rd UMA career completion. We did Final Fantasy with Cairo. We did a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. I'm getting close to the end, I think. I got a new camera system? Oh, hell yeah. My treadmill was making noise like it was trying to turn off and reset itself, but I think it failed to do so. And so I'm like, uh-oh, what was it doing? I don't like how it seems like it's on the verge of fucking shorting itself out, despite how new it is. Me in the 1800s, I fixed your cart. I got a new camera system. Sounds sus. What I would give to see the Rome's Coliseum in its prime, the amount of crazy systems it had, from lifts to a whole water flow control system. There are records of full-blown, full-size sea battles with ships in there. That sounds crazy. That I'm like, hang on, I don't know if I believe that. How many pixels is it? How many pixels is it? Ugh. Oh god, what were the maps we did? We started with 212. We started with shit, what did we start with? I know we did a Rothy Highlands. We were in the Churning Mist at the end. What did we do before Rothy Highlands? Like a 50-minute video, right? Did I close it? I bet I did. I bet I fucking closed that tab. I absolutely did. Please close the tab. Ugh. Ooh. Okay. There's somebody I see live that we might go to. When I end. Not yet, but when I end. Yeah, they recreated more. One sea battle in there. That just sounds too crazy and fantastical. So I'm like, X to doubt. I kind of need to look into that before I go committing that to memory. There was a whole system to flood it deep to the point they could do sea battles. I need to see that for myself. Because that just sounds a little too fantastical. I'm still breathing heavy. I'm still like, my head feels really hot. It feels like I should have a headache, but I don't. But my head feels like hot like it does. That is absolutely the alcohol finishing up its course, its journey in my system. I have hair under my fucking face mask again. I need to get hair clips. That's what I need. I recreate sea battles in my bathroom all the time, so I can see it in the Coliseum. I'm taking my headset off for a second. I'm back. Crazy as it sounds, they knew what they were doing. What I keep saying, Kayla, is that I don't believe you. I'm going to see it for myself. I'm not saying, like, you're lying, but I'm just like, that sounds so crazy. I want to see those recorded Roman records. I want to see, like, the proof of that, and not just believe somebody saying that. Egon Rippers? I just had hair in my eyes. I really need to get the hair clips. Yeah, you should. Elon's one of those people, and he won't even do Mythic Plus to gear SMH. What do you mean one of those people? What are you talking about? If somebody's like, the US has a moon base, we have a CIA moon base, it's proven, and it's like, okay, I'm just not gonna believe you. I want to see, like, you know, the actual proof of that. I want to see, you know, evidence for that. Imagine not knowing about the moon base, Lamau. The moon base, yes, the United States does have a moon base. Yes, they have a problem with moon bears. No, I will not be taking any questions about things other than the moon base specifically. Moon bears, we believe they're part of a galactic wizard alliance, but that's something I should not be saying. Oh? Yeah, you should. I think it would solve the hair problem. Everyone knows the moon isn't real, SMH. The moon isn't real in my opinion. Moon's haunted, moon's haunted. Good lord. Moon's haunted is a fucking... Well, that's a multiple things reference, right? I know that's Destiny 2. But it's also, God, isn't it something else as well? I want to say Halo, but I'm like, it's not Halo. I'm referencing that one comic. I know it was like a very commonly referenced meme in Destiny 2, but I'm trying to remember what that comic is. Comic based on Tumblr post, I think. Could be. I know I've seen it. I've 100% seen it. Hi, Violet. Oh my god, she's in VR. Oh. You know what's crazy, Violet? In 2 months, you're gonna be in VR, and you're gonna get head pats from Spacefish in VR. Isn't that wild? My hand can't go lower than this. I'm like... You gotta raise up, like, just a little bit. She gets bigger. Hi. Neil Armstrong or someone comes back from the moon, says moon's haunted, grabs a gun and gets back in the shuttle. Almost halfway to the Delver's Journey Ender War dealing. Try to keep up. See you in some 11s? Fuck no. You think I'm gonna keep up with you? You're a fucking freak, woman. Absolutely not. From the era where only Tumblr was original, Spacefish is getting VR? Yes! And so, Spacefish was... She's been away... Why am I a freak? You think I'm a freak, don't you? Yes, Frisu. I think you're a freak. I think you're an absolute freak. Big Violet. Spacefish really wants VR. And she's been doing a lot of things outside of stream to kind of push that, but she hadn't streamed in like 2 or 3 weeks. And so a few people were like, hey, stream, put up a goal. So she was like, okay. She puts up a goal on her coffee page. And she goes live. And, I will... Furisu, what the heck? She goes live and she's like, hey, there's a VR goal. And everyone's like, okay. And it is 157% funded. So, yeah, she's getting a big screen Beyond 2. Big Violet. Why am I a freak? You think I'm a freak, don't you? I'll have you know I did nothing wrong. I didn't say you did anything wrong. I just said you're a freak. There is nothing wrong with being a freak. Big Violet Frisu, what the heck? Wrong? What's wrong? What I said or what Frisu said? Yuli, I love you. Oh, good morning, Cairo. 157. Oh, right. Is it way past 100? No, hold on. I don't know what it's at. I showed up and it's 249% funded. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Matthews. I'm at the range, didn't just wake up. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. Cairo has birthday stuff with their family today, so we're not gonna see him around much. I forgot about that. I thought you woke up earlier and then just went right back to sleep, and I was like, I want to talk about Final Fantasy. Where is he? There's everything right with being a freak. Be freakier. 50% damn. She's gonna get like 20-point tracking. Interweb is so dog right now. Yeah, I bet. It's time for soup. Time for a nap. It's time for Advil, and then a nap. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know who I'm gonna raid. There's a lot of good targets. There is so many good targets. However, there is one person that I have not raided in a long time, and so they get the raid today because they've kind of been doing a return to streaming. If I were to look up their statistics, they probably had like 3 or 4 months of no streams, and so I'm very happy to see them return. But they are playing Final Fantasy. It looks like they're doing their alliance roulettes. They're in the Void Alliance raid, so they're just plugging through old content. Oh, real quick before you raid, actually, is there a term for the type of treadmill you use? I'm thinking of getting one, but not sure what to look up. So Tetromino. I use a Nordic Track T Series 10. It was $1,000. I do not recommend this. This is like, you want to walk every day, multiple hours per day. You want incline. I do not recommend this. If you just want a treadmill for, just some exercise, right? Exercise at your desk while you play video games or work on stuff. I recommend a YP00 treadmill. This is a standing treadmill. You can get them for like $200. Honestly, quite like literally any standing treadmill. I have a big heavy duty like gym treadmill that is overkill for the average person. It takes up a lot of space. It costs a lot of money for the features that you just don't need. These standing desk treadmills that are like $200, they have incline. It's just not adjustable on the fly incline. They can literally like, they'll have little prongs on the front that you just click, and they're out, and you've got incline now. So, in your case, YP00 is the brand I have for my backup treadmill. And then there's just, any standing treadmill you see in like the 200 range, 200, 300 range. I highly recommend you get one that has like a grab bar. Specifically a grab bar that's like kind of a connected thing. So like it connects at the front right, goes up, across, back down, connects at the front left. A singular piece of metal would be like ideal. I've seen a few that look like they'd be flimsy as fuck. The YP001 that I have, and I'm not sure if it's 00 or 00, but I'm hesitant to call it the YPoo. It has a really good solid grab bar. Final Fantasy, is Kyra live? No. Oh, that treadmill is half off on Amazon? Oh. Okay, my head is getting worse. Got it, thank you so much. My head is getting worse. I'm gonna head out. Logitech, can you hit the socials? I'm gonna change the camera. Line. Behavior. Auto level pitch. Turn off auto level pitch. Where am I putting this fucking... I kind of like the lantern here. Right there. That looks good. Thank you, Logitech. Lamau, the FF Fiends. Sleep well, Yuli. Hopefully. My head is kind of pounding a little. If it's not better by the time I finish the shower and eat, I might come back and be like, guys, I think it's best if I don't take a nap in VR. You can use it as a mount? I think that was for Violet, not me. Let's raid We are going to a Final Fantasy feed. We are going to one of them, but not Cairo. I would not call them a Final Fantasy. Not yet, anyway. Granted, he was a fucking fiend when he was doing fishing for an hour. I swear. Flash Raid. Maple Draws. For anybody that doesn't know, this is my artist. This is the girl that did all my emotes except for 2 of them. The feet that Paper Talisman did, and the Wiggle emote that Spacefish did. But like 90% of my emotes comes from Maple Draws. So we love her dearly. Man, I love fishing. Make sure you spell it right. I did. I've got the right one. Thank you everybody for keeping me company today. Thank you Matthews for the incline. We are going to be playing Planet Crafter later today on Fishy Stream. We'll do a knock together so you get a Twitch notification, and I will try to ping the Discord. For now, I'm gonna pass the fuck out. Where's my mouse? Where actually is my mouse? Oh, there it is. I love you. Bye.